Alrighty, we're here. My mic was muted, but now it is not. How is everyone doing today? Um, God, my throat. Whew. It's been a long last couple of days, but you know, we finally got Geometra Reboot out there and in the airwaves. So that's what's up. I'm just gonna double check some double check some audio levels on everything because I did have to mess around with things. So if y'all could just be patient with me, that would be great. Okay, yeah, everything's sounding right. So that's what's up. W. Alrighty. Well, without further ado, let's just get right into things because I got a couple hours before I got to go to class. So that means we need to do some gaming. And hopefully, not not dilly-dally. Everyone been chilling today though. Everybody been having fun. I know Cypher's probably pretty tired because he stayed up all night editing Geometra, but oh yeah, hold on real quick. Just gonna do this real quick. All right, we're back. Sorry, had to put in a cheeky little admin command there. Otherwise, we were not going to be able to do anything. But yeah, oh, I'm so hyped honestly because we've been working on Geometry as a whole, but it's so nice to just have it out there now. Sleep extra person. Yeah. No, I can imagine, buddy. It's all-nighters are not it. They are rough. They are rough. But hopefully, your premiere is going to come out and I don't know. Maybe take a nap or something. Oh snap. How you doing, Austin? Over on YouTube. Yeah, so I'm multi-streaming right now, which is something new that I honestly didn't even plan on doing until like probably 30 minutes before I started the stream up and everything. But saw it was a new feature with like stream elements and everything, and it was pretty easy to set up. And as far as I know, everything is working pretty well and looking all right. And our copyrighted music isn't being sent over to YouTube, which is a W, so we don't get copyright striked. Yeah. Yeah. See, like I agree, Cypher. I think the only part that sucks about it is so like on my end, I can see my Twitch and my YouTube chat, like it's just one chat box, like little widget thing. But on like my on screen stream, I can't show both, and I don't know how to do that, and I didn't have a ton of time to figure it out. I also just realized I forgot my sleeping bag. That's not good. Um but yeah, so maybe in the future I'll figure out how to do that. But I got like like what, like 800 people over on YouTube, so might as well kind of broadcast to as many people as possible if possible, But yeah, we're just Jade chilling. Oh, snap. Nope, don't drop the pickaxe. But yeah, it was a pretty easy setup process though. Literally just like logged into some accounts and changed like 2 or 3 settings and everything like that. So yeah, we're chilling now. I think my plan is to just go underground and collect a bunch of just a bunch of materials, bunch of stone materials, because we do need to get some roads and stuff going before people are able to join. That's one of the things like me and Cypher need to work on. Yo, what's up? Sizer or Serzu? Is that how you say your name? How are we doing today? You doing good? I also didn't bring my axe. That's kind of... ugh. I just grabbed all my stuff out of a chest, so I'm a little unprepared. Low key. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Wait, I just realized that, Serzu, that's, I think that's Ryan. Unless I'm horribly... Yes, yes. Yeah. Ryan Pritchett. The homie. Oh, and B is here. The whole gang. Y'all be on your best behavior now. Don't be doing anything crazy. This isn't a Quintwizza stream, all right? So, but yeah, I'm trying to think. I kind of titled everything with a, like, I don't know, like, I said that, like, we could do, like, a Q&A or whatever. I don't know how many people are actually going to come over here, like, from the video that just released, because it did just come out, but I don't know. I mean, I'll answer whatever questions people have or whatever, within reason. You know, don't want to spoil things for the server launch. But I'm also going pretty... I'm trying to go, like, pretty far away from where we've kind of established things, just so I'm not, like, mining a bunch of stuff that's, you know, part of wherever we're supposed to be. Just realized, too, Minecraft should be under our game thing. Are we getting game audio? I feel like we should be. I don't know. Showing an OBS that we aren't, but it's whatever. It's whatever. Spoil everything. What's the worst that could happen? I know. Nah, Cypher, I gotta be chilling. I gotta, you know, let people experience it. Be a shame if we went through all the work of making everything and then just laid it all out right here at the beginning. You know, got a slow burn. Got to slow burn. But yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty far out now, right? Yeah, we're like all the way over here. This is Geometra, by the way. Isn't this just the most beautiful island region you've ever seen ever? So many possibilities. W's for Cypher for finding this seed, because I know it took him a while to find all that. Oh man. I wish that I could... do we want to... I spent a lot of time, like, in the initial resource gathering in this crag. So I don't know if I want to... It was 80 seeds. Oh my god. That's rough. Let's go to the Stony Shore. Let's say screw it and just go all the way over here. Maybe this is not configured right. Hold on. Properties. No, it is. Huh, that's weird. I don't know why it's doing that. Look at this little guy. Hold on. Moga. W. Yeah, I gotta remember to, like, actually Pokedex scan a lot of stuff, because that is something I've never been good about doing, but is definitely necessary. Yeah. Sounds like you and Cypher are in the same boat. Ghost. I do not understand. Like, my voice is fine. I did a ton of voice recording yesterday and everything. And literally, like, 5 minutes before I start streaming, I get a little like lump in my throat or whatever. It's crazy. Maybe I'm nervous or something. I don't know. Oh, snap. hold on. Yeah, this is a W. Emeralds for some wandering traders, perhaps. The only vanilla mob that still spawns in the game. It's kind of a dub. Hopefully we can get some tomato seeds. Cypher's probably the only one that knows, but if you know, you know. Because we need tomatoes. Very badly. Also, just want to say praises and, you know, no, that boat's gone. Yeah. Yeah, the boat did get destroyed. Technically speaking, though, it's kind of like a, the boat is really kind of like, what's that, what's that thing, like Schrodinger's box or whatever? Like, on screen, y'all never even saw the boat, so, like, did the boat even exist? Or did the boat exist to be sunk? I mean, the world will never know. Maybe there was a boat, maybe there wasn't a boat. I'll also say this too, that in that first video, there's a ton of little Easter eggs that I tried to throw in and incorporate that are big nods to season, or I'm not gonna say season 1, but like Geometra 1. Like I try to throw a couple of things in there that would be kind of cool for some of the fans. So if you caught them, good for you. Power to you. Because I spent the effort and time in there. Also, Cypher did die in my video as well. Don't know if you saw that or not, but it's in there. Well, hold on now. If you say it's freezing for you, and then Autumn says it's freezing, maybe something is amiss. Let's double check and see what we got going on here. It's very interesting too. Okay. I do not know. We might have to pivot here in a second. Everything on my end is showing that we're A-okay. We're having no dips in the bit rate or anything. So hoping it's not a super problem. Like I said, I did set up this multi-stream thing like kind of last minute, so it might be on me, to be honest. Probably could have prepared like a little bit better for it, but we have arrived at the Stony Shore. We're almost to our destination. Yeah, you're doing all right. Okay, we'll see how it goes. I mean, like I said, it really could be something I've done because, like, I mean, the setup for it seemed really easy. So it's one of those scenarios where I wouldn't be surprised if, like, on paper, it's super easy, but then, like, I actually have to go in and, like, tweak, like, super specific things and everything like that. My computer's handling it fine, which is, like, the main thing. Like, I'm really glad about that. I was really concerned that, like, computer wasn't going to be able to handle it or whatever. But, okay. Well, I hope it fixes for you, Autumn. But yeah. 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 Are you, Ghost, are you in like dorms and stuff? Because I know that school internet sometimes is really bad. And we're just gonna pick a spot here and just start going down. In the meantime, I'm gonna mark this so I don't forget. Make sure to come back and fix. We'll make it aqua. Okay. Just so I know to come back and fill this hole in. But yeah, I just realized I don't have torches either. I'm super underprepared here. Got sticks. Got coal. Okay. Because I need to at least have a torch in my hand. In an apartment right outside of campus. Oh, I hear you. Yeah. Yeah. Those apartments can screw you over on Wi-Fi too, though. Like, especially if it's like through them and it's not like your own internet service provider that you choose. Yeah. Yeah, I've been there before. It is not fun. Ooh, chalk. Yeah, so this is interesting. This is from Arts and Crafts. Yeah. This was an interesting mod that we added that I honestly wanted to do some stuff with. So we're gonna grab some of this. Which I also have Ultimine, so let's just use that. Look at that. W. But yeah, we're gonna keep going down. So I know we're gonna need tough. We're gonna need andesite. We're gonna need do we need anything else? I'm trying to think and remember. Ooh. Okay, there's a cave here. That's honestly a dub. We got urns, flax seeds, ash. Just more ash, more seeds. Okay. Well, we have done that with Ethernet, but just straight up the Wi-Fi is front. Yeah. Yep, I know exactly what you mean. How many diamonds are we rocking with? Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to get some more diamonds either. Because we do need to probably have another pick at some point. Because I don't think we can get mending. We don't have villagers. Unless we can get it. We can get it from fishing. Maybe we'll do some fishing today. Ooh, more emeralds. Nice. Scan this Zubat since he wants to get all in my face. Oh my goodness. I do have to say, like, that, like, I said it in the video, but, like, this new Pokédex thing is so cool. Like, it's literally, it's probably my favorite thing. That and probably, like, the multi-battles. Like, the new multi-battles, being able to do that is super cool and super fun. Even though I suck at battling, and I get beat every single time. Because I'm kind of a pleb. Kind of a pleb. But, I don't know. Ton of andesite here, though. So that's chill. Get more iron. Okay. Is this where this cave kind of ends? Like, is this all this there is to this cave? I also just realized, too, like, because we came so far, it's going to take so long to get back. But it's whatever. It's whatever. Oh, there's water here. Where does this lead? Underwater cave. Whooper. Ooh, there's magma blocks here. And that's actually super nice because we can actually, I could show you guys something else that we were working on as part of the, does this guy not want to, oh boy. Swim back down under here. Whew, spooky. I could show you guys something else that we kind of added here as like a little sneak peek preview. So if we take magma blocks or whatever, right? And we can see here that it now has a blasting recipe, and we can smelt up magma blocks to get blaze powder. And that's pretty dope. Because there's also no way to really get blaze rods or blaze powder in Cobblemon. So it's a little addition we added as well to make things work a little bit better. But yeah, I'm super excited for Cypher's premiere though. Like I'm really looking forward to see what he's done on his end. Because I know he takes he puts a lot of thought and effort into everything he does. Not to say that I don't. I'm just saying like I know it's going to be a banger. Nah, Cypher, it's going to be good. I have faith. I have faith. Like it's got to be, I don't know. I feel like it's going to be really, I'm excited to see what, like how we did things differently, because I really took a different approach this time around where like I feel like, I don't know, like I did a lot more narrating and stuff, which is like really out of my comfort zone and everything like that. And it's something that like I'm really just messing around with, because I don't know, like part of me feels like or at least in the past, like a lot of my videos go way too long and are not super, like, I don't know what the word is. Like I just ramble a little bit too much. And I will say like in the middle of that video, I was definitely doing that a little bit, like definitely towards the explanation part, and everything. But I don't know. I mean, I think that's still an element of it being just being me, you know? I also say, way too much. I really need to stop doing that, because I edit my videos and I literally say it like a bajillion. Like I cut out literally half of I cut out like more than half of the in the video, and it's still way too many that actually end up in the final product. And that's usually because like I literally just can't cut them out, because there's like takes away from like context or whatever and everything. So it's really frustrating. But was this iron? I guess, I don't know. I really don't have to light up stuff too much, so you don't have to worry about mobs. But oh, we're getting into deep slate now. I'd really like to find just like a huge cave. That would be super nice. We can, but I don't know. Also, I think we can do this. Hold on. Mining tunnel. Yeah, there we go. Speed things up a little bit. Oh, I also gotta stop sitting crisscross applesauce. I'm gonna cut off the circulation to my feet. Okay, we just heard a cave noise. Like here. So there should be one like close by. Let me turn on my mini map actually. Yeah. I kind of turned that off. Oh, and we got tough. W. Okay, let me grab this right here. Heck yeah. Needed this. Getting all these creepy cave noises. Like I said, in OBS, it's not showing me that the game audio is going through, so I don't know if it is or not. Everything is configured properly in Minecraft, I'm pretty sure. Where that should be game. Okay, now it's working. Interesting. Guess I just had to mess around with that a little bit. Take a quick sip of Baja Blast. Oh, man. Not sponsored by Mountain Dew, but maybe one day we can get a sponsorship. Just specifically for Baja Blast. I'm not a huge fan of a lot of the other Mountain Dew flavors. Except for Code Red. Code Red's pretty fire. Got that red 40 in it, you know? I do need to collect a bunch of iron, though, because I need to make another one of these stack upgrades. Because then I can hold more in my backpack. So I guess that's like something else we could work towards today. is some backpack upgrades. I also really have to... I'm going to set a timer as well. Because I do have to, like, really keep track of time. I cannot, like, stream for, like, too long. Because I do have to go to class. And I cannot be late. But yeah, hopefully a couple hours, Cypher's video will be premiering. And I am excited. I almost, in a way, was, not like wanting to, but like I thought it'd be fun. Obviously, like I would want people to go to Cypher's premiere and not sit in here, but I think it'd be fun. I thought it would be fun to be like, oh, I'm a streamer reacting to something. I don't know. I think I'm just yapping at this point. Okay. He didn't. Oh, and there's Skulk. We're in Cypher's home territory right now. Which, the nice part about this is I don't think a warden can spawn. Which is kind of a dub. Kind of means we don't have to worry about getting killed by anything. Ooh, and some diamond. A singular diamond. Wow. What level are we at? Negative 52? Yeah, not super great for diamonds. But not bad either. Not bad either. Man, I'm just... Why? This lava pool is beautiful, but... it just has to be right in my way. Has to be right in my way. We'll say though, hopefully I'm able to actually let me double check something real quick once I get over here. Well, you know, I won't do that today. I do know that in the future I want to stream, like I want to do streams, and there's ways where I can record like just the gameplay of my stream and not I don't know why my brightness was turned down. But also stream like or not stream, but record the gameplay. So that way I can just like have it. What is this? Antique ink. W. But yeah, that way I can take like little snippets and clips from the stream. But I'm mentally fried. Really hate to do this in chat right now, but mentally I'm fried. For a thumbnail, should I add text saying, join us, you are invited, or we need you? Right off the dome, I think we need you is what I'm leaning in. What I'm leaning towards, personally. That sounds better to me than the other two, because it's like a call to action, right? Not that the other two aren't, but like that's like a really big, like, I don't know, that's very attention grabbing. That's like very, oh my, like what could they need us for? So that's my kind of initial thought. Yeah, I will say this too, so hold on real quick. Let's take a quick not a pause, but like I want to do something really quickly. So I want to pull this up on stream if I can. So I was going for a different thumbnail look in my, let me add it as like an image. I was going for like different thumbnails than like what I typically do. And I went for like this. Yeah, here we go. Let me drag it so you can like, well, it's covering my face, but like this is what I went for with the thumbnail for the video. And it's very minimal, but I kind of like it because it's like doesn't show a whole lot. It's not too like out in your face. I think the only thing I don't like about it is that it's like dark and everything, but I think it really highlights like me and Stuffle and everything like that. But I don't know. It's one of them creative decisions that may or may not work. You never know. I do like my title though. I really like the title that I was able to kind of come up with. Yeah. You know, I'm just really trying to show off them stars from Stellar Views. You know, I've been fully converted. Like, they're so nice and so pretty. So nice and so pretty. Also gonna turn up I'm gonna turn music up on my end a little bit. It's a little quiet. Be dope if I could find some more diamonds. That would be kind of fire. We got a lot of this other stuff. Collect some redstone, why not? Oh, this looks promising up here. Oh yeah. This cave is for sure caving. And then look at that. Diamonds. I just know I'm gonna need more. Or like new pickaxes and stuff like that. Oh. Some more bones. It's kind of a dub. Also, we really need I really want tomato seeds. I said that earlier, but there's so much that's like locked behind tomatoes as far as the food goes. Like, we've got so much in this tomato sauce. Like, we can make corn dogs, nachos. I think we can make a pizza at some point. I was telling Cypher this, but that might be where I kind of pivot this time around with what's it called? With I guess like the mod pack as a whole. I might try and like pivot into the food or whatever, because the food looks really interesting. And I do think we have a lot of opportunities with that. With Farmer's Delight and all that fun stuff. We're getting tons of emeralds though, which is nice. Because if a wandering trader shows up, we can collect 22 diamonds. How much iron are we rocking with? 37. I'm trying to remember how much we have at the base. Because stack upgrades are like my main goal at the moment. I don't think there's anything else that's like super important at the moment. Magnet might be nice, but we need ender pearls for that. So, not too bad to get. Just gotta find these guys, you know. Which I have seen a Alakazam or Kadabra or whatever it's called somewhere nearby, as well as a feeding upgrade might be nice. I think for the advanced, that's actually super simple. That'd be good too. So don't gotta eat anymore, or still eating, but I'm just gonna do it manually. Oh, some iron. W. Because yeah, for each stack upgrade, we need like 8 blocks of the next tier. So that's like, ooh, some quick math. Jabra, do a face reveal. I'm right here. I'm right here, Jay. I don't know what you're on about. See, that's like the little interesting part for the folks who only watch the YouTube videos, because I don't put my face in the YouTube videos. But if you join the streams, you get to You get to see Panda and all his glory, if that's what you want to call it. I don't know if that's what I would call it, but you can call it whatever you want. It's nice to know though that I don't know, at least that like the multi-streaming, I'm not gonna say is working, but like it's nice to know that it's at least getting shown and maybe like pushed to some of my people over on YouTube. So that's a W. That is a W. Man, because I guess I also need to collect gold too if I'm gonna be doing. Don't need that. I need a stack upgrade. What am I doing? Yeah, I should collect gold. 8 netherite blocks. That's insane. But we can also craft multiple of these. But if we use iron blocks, we only need 4 of those. But once this starts up, we have to get back to doing it. I mean, we have enough for 4 iron blocks, so let's do that real quick. Do I have a crafting table? Yes, I do. Nice. Could also technically get like a crafting upgrade or whatever. I just personally think it's kind of a waste of an upgrade slot. There's more magma blocks. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Foo-foo. How you doing? How did I get an urn? Oh, I guess I broke it with my shovel. So I actually get it as a block. It's kind of nice. Kind of nice. I just realized that this is not going to let me take this out because I have stacks of things. Let's do this then. This is like a really dumb solution for the time being, but something we can do in the meantime. Just like all this stuff. Get out of here. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Just any of the stuff that's at 90 over 64, I guess, needs to just be taken out. That can be taken out. Oh my god, all this quartz. Take that out, take that out, take that out, take that out, take that out. This right here. That redstone as well. Just these guys. And this one. Right? We chill now? Can we take this out? Nope. Right here. There we go. Nice. We got it. Oh boy. Yeah, just gotta wait for stuff to smelt. Ugh. It's like the worst part. We still have salt sand. My backpack is very cluttered. But I guess we can start throwing stuff back in here now that we like have the room. Love this song. Found this on my Spotify Discover Weekly. And I have not looked back since. Because it is a banger. That is if you like jazz. I guess if you don't like jazz, then maybe not so much of a banger. Also, speaking of music, sorry, this playlist that I have is like, this is like the music I like to listen to the most, and it's very all over the place because that's kind of how I am, all over the place. But it's what I like listening to, so. Also, the folks over on YouTube, if you're if anyone's over there, all the music and stuff is not over there because don't want to get copyrighted, but it's over on Twitch if you want to check it out. It's where the chat box and stuff is at too, like the chat that shows up on screen. But yeah, still gotta figure out how to. I'm pretty sure there's a way we can get both chats to show up on one kind of chat box that shows up on screen. I just don't know if it looks the best or if it's like aesthetic. Oh my goodness. Sometimes those little power naps like that ghost hit though. They really be hidden. Like, cause I know exactly what you're talking about. I do that all the time. I'll be like watching like a YouTube video or something and then literally pass out for like 10-15 minutes and then wake back up. And I usually either feel like dead or I'm like completely revitalized. There is no in between. Oh, we only need one more block. One more block of iron. And then we can get our sweet stack upgrade tier 2. And then we can collect a lot more tough, a lot more andesite. We technically need cobblestone too, but that's like really easy to get, so I'm not really stressing about that too much. Bring out the whole crew. Put Pachirisu on the shoulder. Come on, hurry up. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, 2 more pieces. Just been Jay chilling over here. Once we get it though, we're gonna collect a lot of this tough. But I just have nowhere to put it right now. So that's why we gotta wait. Boom, boom. Okay. W. We now have the stack upgrade. I guess it's tier 1. That's crazy. You would think it'd be tier 2. But now I should be able to like, oh yeah. 128 of each one. That is a W. I'm gonna do this real quick and then just break this bad boy. That way we can just quickly pick up everything and slot it into place. Okay. And there's certain things that can come out, like... I guess there's a lot of stuff that is just taking up space in here that doesn't really need to be. But, whatever. Let's grab you and you. Absolutely cursed, breaking the crafting table with a pickaxe. Yeah. Like this tough. So we can build some roads. Real W moment. I need to figure out... Well, I guess I don't need to figure it out. I guess I could just start converting all the materials and everything. And then wait for my buddy Cypher to reconvene. Because I have a rough idea of like where the roads are going, but I don't want to start clearing things if it potentially is not going to be where it needs to be in the right place. So we did do like a layout for it and everything. Alright, that's probably like... there's still some more tough. And some more iron. Mind that. Pickaxe is looking a little bit worse for wears. We are back at 34 levels though, so we could go home and teleport. Or not teleport, what am I talking about? Enchant. I think I was thinking teleport because of like going to the nether. Oh boy. The spooky boys. Yeah, I don't know if that's like actually gonna trigger anything. We're not gonna figure it out. But we're just gonna hope that it doesn't. It is doing the stupid screen effect, so. There we go. Alright, we probably got enough tough when it's all said and done. Let's take out some of this stuff that's like literally just one. Yeah, Thunderstone. That frees up a couple more slots for some more tough. Okay, let's get out of here for now and go reconvene. We'll do escape tunnel. There we go. Our pickaxe is probably going to break, but we'll just make a new one. Worst case scenario. It's all this deep slate. Really be doing the damage on our pickaxes. Why do we keep running into little spots like this? Oh snap. It's the Smiths. Watch out. Dun 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 dun. Give me 1 second, y'all. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I had a quick kitty emergency that needed my attention. But we are back now. We're still trying to get out of this cave. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I'm happy I'm not sad. Good old Morrissey, bro. So whiny. Yet so artistic. Absolute goat. No way we're already... no. What am I doing? What am I talking about? I was like, no way we're already at the surface, but we're still in deep sleep, so I'm cooked. I am cooked. Okay, now we're back at the stone. Oh boy. Oh, I'm happy and I'm not sad. Oops, more iron. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I was supposed to do shapeless. Just to get the iron. Ooh, and more urns. I gotta break them when I see them. They're like little loot boxes. Oh, snap. A rat. Know these guys drop string. I'm gonna get this guy real quick. Just because I want more string for more. I want more backpack upgrades, which needs string. So. Ooh. Giga Drain TR. Yeah, we have like a TR TM mod on the server. Works pretty well for getting moves and stuff. It's kind of a last minute addition because there really wasn't a good mod for it up until a little while ago. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Hey Diglett. Oh my god. We fell so far down. No. Where were we? Oh. Do. I can't believe I let you get away. We like... Oh, we got him. Electro ball. Heck yeah. It does so much damage with the item combo we got going on. Sucks it didn't work against Cypher though. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. We needed that string. Let's see. Don't need flax seeds. We've got plenty of that back at the base. I'm gonna grab this gold though that I saw. That way we can hopefully get a stack upgrade to your dose. Okay. Lapis. How are we doing on andesite? Don't have a ton. I really need to get out though, because well, hold on. We'll do this. We'll be a little bit proactive here. And seed. Do have 2 pieces of wood. Make some sticks. And we'll just make a trash pickaxe for now. Ugh, so much going on. Break this feller. Okay. Start collecting this stuff up. 'Cause we need it. So much of it. Ugh. Also gotta be careful too, because we might run out of food. All this vein mining. Don't. Some more gold. Put that away. Okay. Nice. Okay. Now I do think it is time to leave, though. Just because of the food situation, we can't reach that. Escape tunnel. Get on out of here. We see any iron, we'll mine it up. Oh boy, oh. And I'll tell you what. We need to... Maybe we should get started on, like, some good food. Because... Oh, God. Gravel. Because we really haven't made, like, a ton of, like, really great food since we started. We made those tacos. The tacos were pretty fire. But other than that, I mean, it's, like, been few and far between as far as, like, really good food. Oh, man. I also just realized, too, that, like, on the YouTube side of things, this is probably, like, a much weirder... I don't know, I feel like on Twitch, it's, like, kind of vibey. You know, everything's kind of chill. Because, you know, we got, like, the music and everything. And I bet on YouTube, it's, like, a little bit different than that. Because it's, like, no music, none of that stuff. We do have pumpkins, though, over here. Alrighty. I'm just gonna go ahead and patch this hole up before we, like, go all the way back. That way there's no conflicting, issues here. We have to preserve the area. We'll just plug it up like that. I'm gonna grab this iron, though. Shapeless. Just one piece. Okay. Fortune would be probably pretty good. If we could get away with some fortune, that would be pretty nice. God, the generation is so good on this map. Like, it just looks so good. Like this forest and just everything. So we are headed in the right direction. Yeah, there's also a wandering trader over here. According to my map. Let's head for him and see if we can get some cool trades. I guess he must have spawned while we were in the cave. I hope he's not in the cave. Because that would be kind of unfortunate. No, he's right here. W. What do we got? Moss block, burning blossom, birch sapling, cornflower. I am gonna grab the moss block. Because with one we can make more. So it's kind of a semi-smart investment. I haven't come across any like lush caves or anything, so I don't know if it's like super what's it called? Super well. I don't know. I don't know if it's even on the island. I don't know what I'm trying to get at. Ugh. Arch nemesis. Buffalant. Or Tauros or whatever the two of them are. The two buffalo looking Pokemon. Ooh. Get this guy. Nice little Cyndaquil. What is he called again? I know he's the evolved form. Balava. Honestly, do we have any Pokeballs? I used to love Cyndaquil back in the day. We don't have any, but we could craft some, but I'm not gonna worry about it. There'll be other opportunities to catch a Pokemon. Man, just gotta get back now though. Deposit some of this stuff. We don't have no, we don't. Don't think it'll be super necessary though. I was gonna see if we had like the sophisticated storage like chest, but we can technically just use like the backpacks as like a chest, because you can just place them down. So, yeah. I know, I don't have any Pokeballs, and I'm gonna have to sit here and... I mean, it's probably already despawned now. But I was gonna have to sit there and, like, smelt copper and everything, and I'm just... Ugh. Can't be bothered. I will say that, like, that's not the first time I've seen one of those spawn over here, so... There'll be another opportunity at some point. Oh god. Let's not get powdered in snow and die. That'd be great. Ooh, so spooky. That's probably like one of my least favorite, like, mechanic. Oh my god. That they added to Minecraft. Like, this is so annoying. Like, I get it's like kind of realistic, but yeah. I know they're rarer. I've seen a couple of them though. I've seen that one before. I've seen the Torchic like second evolution. I don't know what it's called. But I've seen a couple while we've been out here roaming around and everything. I don't know if, like, the way the biomes are and everything, because we are technically using, like, non-vanilla biomes. We're using, like, biomes of plenty. Yeah. Are you going with Mudkip for your starter though? Because you do get to technically pick any Pokemon that you want. So, you know, Mudkip is a starter though. That could affect it. I don't know. Yeah. Still heading in the right direction. Doom, 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 doom. Yeah. I will say there is, like, technically like a although it's really small, this is technically a swamp right here. Like, literally, like, right in the middle of the city. I also think to where was it? Yeah, there's this up here too that I'm pretty sure is a swamp. This is like the island, and then this is like a secondary island. Locked in on the stream now. I gotta do is order Pizza Hut. It's too early, sir. It is never too early for that $7 deals lover meal. Pizza Hut sounds so good. God, it sounds delicious. Might have to order some Pizza Hut tonight, low key. Our mountains and swamp. Well, we got plenty of mountains, and I think swamp is up here. Yeah. Yeah, I still gotta... Me and Cypher still gotta talk about, like, the Nether is gonna be accessible, for sure. Like, that's 100% happening. Just obviously, like, where our Nether portal is, like, right now and everything, we gotta move that and stuff. So I don't know how early on... I mean, I don't know why we would, like, necessarily, like, gate the Nether early on, but I don't know. That might be something we talk about internally that is different or whatever. But glad to hear it, Cypher, that you got your video working and everything. I always know it's such a relief to get that squared away. Oh boy, look who it is. It's Phantom. See, what if for the next battle we just, you know, just pulled up with a Phantom, you know? Like, what if we just found out Cypher's team and just directly copied it? That'd be too metagamer. Ghost is, yeah. I don't know. It'd be interesting. You still probably win though. Sorry about that. Is it the link to the Google spreadsheet, or is it the one for the Cobblemon like actual page? Yeah. Yeah, I'd be looking at that a lot. More specifically, usually for the reason of like, oh, what Cobblemon is actually in the game, because it's not super clear sometimes. But a mirror match would be cool. I still think I would get stomped though. Like, Cypher just has like superior like ball knowledge when it comes to Cobblemon and Pokemon in general compared to me. Oh god, get out of here. Can't stand those guys. Cannot stand them. All they do is just ruin shots and just make everything a bad time. Oh boy. Get some apples. Oh, no leftover. Bummer. Oh man. But I don't know. We're chilling. We just gotta figure out what we need still. Player plots are looking fantastico. Did we get enough iron? Probably not. Let's see though. What we'll probably do here. See if we can get a new pickaxe going that's like fire and good. Oh, we need lapis. Almost forgot about that. Efficiency 4? Oh boy, that is a gamer moment right there. That's literally what we needed. Fortune 3, efficiency 4, unbreaking 3. Can't get them. Could I combine that with my other one to get efficiency 5? Is that possible? Having a Minecraft brain fart moment right here. Forget if you can do that or not. We'll check. First time to your streams. Big Cobblemon fan. It's after the new update. I've been searching for more series to enjoy it. Here's nice. Well, I'm glad to hear it, Bale. I'm doing like a multi-stream thing, so I can see the YouTube chat and everything. It doesn't pop up on the stream, but glad to hear that you found it. And yeah, I'm excited for the new series as well. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun making it, and you know, getting back into the swing of things. Because I don't know, got really caught up with a lot of stuff recently in terms of like just not having a lot of time to do creative stuff and everything like that. So glad to be back and doing it. Let's get some. Okay. Well, that's good on us for that. My inventory is so cluttered. Ugh, so yucky. Hate when this happens. Oh snap, it's the one song. It's the Midwest emo song. Okay. already got those in there. All right, WW. Get all this stone smelting up. Sure, Cypher will be very happy with our progression. Ugh, so many iron blocks just for like basic stuff. I just realized I don't have the backpack. Decided to. Yeah, I'm aware of Tinkatink. It's honestly like a pretty big contender this time around. Not sure if you're around for like the first rendition of Geometra 1, but that was one of the Pokemon that I thought really kind of like fit the aesthetic I was going for, but not what am I even trying to say? It like definitely fit the aesthetic. Like it was pink and it was cute and everything, and it's like a really good Pokemon too. Unfortunately in that first series, one of my other co-creators, Regent, captured that Pokemon before I did, so I didn't want to like have too much overlap by like also catching it too. But I might try and catch one this time around. I know that with the team building and everything, I'm gonna go for a lot more. I don't know, like I'm gonna have like a team, obviously, but I want to try out different teams and different Pokemon and stuff like throughout the entire series, if that makes any sense. So I don't think I'm gonna have one that's like this is the de facto team. So yeah, I definitely am probably gonna try it out at some point. Because I do know it's like it can become a pretty powerful Pokemon. So it's kind of a dub if it's cute and it also is pretty strong. Can do a lot of stuff. Alrighty. That's our third iron block. Now we just gotta wait for the little bits to make the bottom. But I don't know. I think we're got a lot of stuff that we could potentially achieve. There are more Cobblemon that also just got added, like in the new update as well. So really got to check out and see if there's anything new that could potentially be accessed or done. Dun dun dun. God, it's such a good pickaxe that I got. I'm really hyped about that. It's only 4. I thought it was 5. I'll put you here. So let's see. Yeah, there we go. Love the little pink goblin. What's your favorite Pokemon? Doesn't have to be in Cobblemon. So if I had to say like a favorite, so I'm a big I haven't played like a ton of Pokemon, so I don't know a lot of them, but like based off the games that I have played, like I'm a big Gen 5, like that was like my Pokemon game, that and like Gen 3. But I played a lot of Gen 5, and my favorite Pokemon in that was like Oshawott, which I know is like, I'm pretty sure Samurott, at least from what Cypher's told me, is still used pretty competitively and stuff, so that's pretty cool. But that's probably like my favorite inside, or like in Pokemon in general. In Cobblemon, it probably is Stuffle, like it probably is Fufu, like the one that I picked and everything. Because I really like red pandas and stuff. So when, you know, this is basically like a pink red panda essentially, and that's also why like I'm panda on everything. But yeah, it's that's probably my favorite in Cobblemon. But definitely probably like Oshawott in like the grand scheme of things and everything like that. Probably not too many others that I can think that like really stand out as like, oh, that's like my favorite. But I think Gen 3. What I go for in Gen 3? Because I played Gen 3 like once or twice. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a long time. It's been a very long time since I played that game. Oh my cap. Yeah. Yeah, but Beware is like, it's crazy how it starts as like a yeah. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I need to go. My lady's going to work real quick, so I'm gonna go say goodbye to her real quick. I'll be right back though. All right, I'm back. Just had to say goodbye real quick. But yeah, I think that Beware is like, it's kind of crazy how like stuff was like this little pink cutesy little thing, and then like Beware, it evolves into Beware, and then it's like this huge hulking towering beast. Like, it's kind of crazy, but I think it's dope. It's also interesting to see as like a concept, right? Because like red pandas don't get like huge and everything, so it's kind of interesting to see like that's what they think it would be. Yeah. The Sableye, this is crazy. Like the shiny Sableye, like this is crazy. I'm still really happy about this. I don't really know how to like use him to his full potential, but finding this in kind of the first little bit of the game was a W. This guy's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, that's the other thing too. I haven't like watched the anime a ton since God, when was the last where did I stop watching it? It was probably like I don't know like the actual like arc structure, but I think like around Gen 4, like I think the Gen 4 Pokemon was around the time I stopped watching the anime, which I was also watching the anime as a kid, so watching is like, I feel like a very loose term, you know, like kind of just watching it on like TV and stuff and it coming on like, you know, but still attempted to keep the continuity. The back in the day, the Mewtwo movie, like what's that movie called again? I'm about to look it up. Movie. Oh, literally the first Pokemon movie. Yeah, the one with Mewtwo, that was my jam back in the day. Stalking and kidnapping Team Rocket. It was so funny. Honestly, that's good for Beware. That's a dub. That's a dub. We love that. We love that for them. Oh man, oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out then, because I really haven't watched it. Yeah, no, it was sad. Like, it was actually like, oh my god. Okay, this is like a core memory unlock here. But I think the first like quote unquote like AMV I ever watched was like, it was like that scene where like, no, I do not know where that is. I think the first thing I saw though was what's it called? It's like that scene at the end of that movie where all the Pokemon are cloned. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. But like, they're like it's like that clip of like Pikachu like slapping the other Pikachu. Yeah, and it's that song. It's like, too late to apologize. Yeah, like it is that song, and it was actually so crazy. Like, I remember being like a young little thing of watching that, and I was like, oh my god, this is the most emotion I've ever felt in my entire life. It's actually insane though. Yeah, it was wild. But great movie. Great movie. Really, really deep. Like now that I think about it, I should probably go rewatch it as like an adult, but like kind of a really deep concept and idea behind it for something that's like kind of a yep. Yup. Yeah, you get it. You get it. All the stone is done. Oh, we got so much. Do we have any more cobble? Oh, it's probably in the backpack. Boom, 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 boom. It's not all gonna get done, but a lot of it is. Yeah. Like I said, like it's really deep for it. It's kind of crazy how it how it captivated. Like there's a lot of messaging in there, and it's like, ugh. It's really good. And then God, there was another Pokemon movie I watched back in the day too. It's like the one Pokemon. I want to say it's the one with Entei. I don't remember that one nearly as well, but I remember Entei. That's all I remember. So the Poke Raps. Mmm. Yeah. I'm trying to remember. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I remember that. They did a lot of things like that in the early because I remember what you're talking about now. That completely I had forgotten about that until you just mentioned it. But they used to do that for a lot of stuff. I'm a big One Piece guy, and if you've ever watched One Piece on like 4Kids back in the day, God rest in peace. The 4Kids dub of One Piece is it's a work. It's a work of art. It's something. Um, but they had like a rap song too for like the whole pirate crew and everything. Like some iconic lines in that too. Like yo ho ho took a bite of gum gum. Like what are they even on about when they're saying things like that? Take these out. Do we get more do we got more lava? Yes, we do. Keep all these smelting. So we got yes. Okay, okay. W. I am as well. We're on a hot we're on a hiatus right now. Okay, okay, listen, guys. You don't gotta come for me like that. You don't gotta come for me like that, all right? It's just a really good show. And if you're caught up and you're at like if you're caught up, you know. Like we're going through some crazy stuff right now. Like literally to be a One Piece fan in the year 2025, like we are eating good. Especially if you read the manga. Oh my god, we're eating so good. We're eating so good. Like it's not even comparable to like any other piece of media. I'm 100% a One Piece Jehovah's Witness. Like I will knock on your door. I will try to convince anybody and everybody to watch One Piece. It's so good. It's my favorite thing in the world. Like can't see this guy because he's off camera. But look, I got a little chopper right here that sits on my desk. So adorable, so cute. Put him back up there. Like One Piece is so good. Yup. Um, I like the new style, to be honest with you. I think it's pretty fire. Um, if we're talking about like the new style, like Egghead on, then yeah, like that's, I think it's good. I think it's good. Yeah. I honestly feel that too though, Ghost. So this was the thing for me, right? I watched I watched Naruto first. I was a big Naruto guy because that's like kind of what I grew up on. Like that's what would come on like Adult Swim or whatever. If you're in America, you know. But Adult Swim, they played Naruto, like the original Naruto, not Shippuden. Um, and I watched that a ton. So then I watched all of Naruto, all of Shippuden, even the filler, like even like all of that and everything. And so like kind of towards the end of me watching Naruto, like I was like, hey, like I I set this goal for myself because like I watch a ton of anime, like not just shonen, but like you said, I kind of watch I watch romances, I watch all that stuff. But I had this like thought process of, oh, like I want to watch all the big three, right? Um, just so I can be in the conversation because there's always the conversation, the big three, like which is the best, all that stuff and everything. Um, yeah. And so I was like, after Naruto, I'm gonna watch One Piece because that's the longest one. At that point, it hadn't even broken. Like when I sat down, I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch One Piece. It hadn't broken 1,000 episodes yet, but it was like up there. Like we were in. I think when I started watching One Piece, like it had just gotten into like Whole Cake Island on the anime, so it was a good like 800 episodes. Like I think that's around like around episode 800 or something. So I knew I had a lot to watch, right? And like literally, bro, like from, I kid you not, like episode like it's the episode with honestly where I got hooked on One Piece was the Barate or whatever with the Sanji. Um from like that point on forward, like with Mihawk shows up at the end of that, and he's like, Zora's like, I'll never lose again, like all that and everything. I was hooked. I was hooked. And like literally for the next year and a half, like every single time I was watching something, I was watching One Piece and finally got caught up. And it's like the best decision I've ever made in my entire life. And the original goal was to like watch the big three. I still haven't watched Bleach because of reasons like I don't know, like I don't know. I've heard Bleach is really good and it's kind of like slept on. My only problem with it right now is like as much as I love One Piece, I'm not big on like pirating anime. Like a lot of the anime I've watched like legitimately. Not really gonna get into like the ethics or whatever because I think that like each person make your own decision, whatever. But I will say that like I like to watch things though, like if they're on like like I like to watch it on Crunchyroll if it's on Crunchyroll, or like if I have to go to some other thing like Netflix or something, I'll watch it on Netflix. But Bleach is on Hulu of all things. Like it's in the Hulu Disney Plus suite or whatever, or at least now it is. Like around the time I wanted to watch it, and I just cannot for the life of me. One, I can't pay for Hulu Premium. Like I just can't. There is not enough. Well, I pay for Hulu, but like not the one with no ads, right? There's like not enough draw for me to be like, oh, I'm gonna pay almost $20 a month for Hulu because like I just don't feel like Hulu offers enough for me to do that. And I'm not just gonna pay that just to watch Bleach. But I can't sit there and watch Bleach like from the beginning, and it's like I'm getting like an ad like every 3 or 4 minutes. Like it's just it's insufferable. It's actually insufferable. And so like that's been the biggest deterrent for me for watching Bleach. Look at this. Look at this star. This mod is so cool. Like the one that adds the stars and stuff. Um but yeah, brother. Ghost, you're hitting you're hitting too close to home because that is like watching my dress up or watching not dress up darling what was the other one? Because my dress up darling is really good too. I actually got some Marin figures or whatever because I like that. Me and my girlfriend really enjoyed that show, so we bought some figures. But what's it called? Yeah, no, like going through a breakup and then watching those shows is like next level. Like, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it, but it's like a spiritual experience. But yeah. Inuyasha is really good. I really want to watch that. I've only seen like bits and pieces. I haven't seen like a ton of it. Not enough where I would say like I know about it. There's a lot of animes I really got to catch up on. I've been trying to watch like I tried to watch like Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. I'm right now like because like I go on and off with it where like I go on and off with it where basically I'm like, oh, like I'll watch some or whatever. Cause I have a friend who's like a really big Dragon Ball guy. He's like so like he's typical like I don't want to use the word like millennial as like a negative term, but like grew up watching Dragon Ball Z, like, you know, big Nintendo got like he's a gamer. He's a gamer. That's the best way to describe him. But he he's like, oh, you got to like I love Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball's so good. Like you got to watch Dragon Ball. And I just like I didn't really grow up on it. Like it wasn't on TV for me and I've like tried watching it and like people say sometimes like the One Piece anime is like bad for pacing. The pacing in Dragon Ball Z is like especially like in the original Dragon Ball Z, like I'm not talking like Dragon Ball Z Kai or whatever. It is like I don't know. It's pain sometimes. Like it is actual like suffering sometimes trying to sit through and watch it all. Um but yeah. Yeah. Take some carrots. Ugh. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's been coming out recently that like I really gotta check out because I I've not been on my anime grind as much lately. I mean, I watched Don Don. That was a pretty good one. I watched this isn't like new. This was maybe like about a year ago, but like Vinland Saga was really good. My older brother copied. Oh my goodness. That is crazy. That is crazy. See, that's what I mean though, kind of like when I talk about like Dragon Ball, because there's like people who have like such like nostalgic like kind of like memories of it and everything, and I just like don't. So like it's not as like I don't know, it's not as like high on the pillar. Like I understand that it like paved the way for like a lot of modern stuff, you know. So like I respect it. I don't like shit on it or anything, but it's just not like on not on my list of like, oh my god, these are the most amazing shows I've ever watched. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Inuyasha. Yeah. My girlfriend is really into well, I won't say really into, but like that was one of the first animes she watched was Inuyasha. And she highly regards it as being very well. Or not very well, very good. So I've been meaning to get around to checking it out. Yeah. I think I know which one you're talking about, Ghost. Because I think I saw like a little synopsis for it. Yeah. I'm trying to think. What was something I watched recently? I'm gonna check it over here. Every single time I get to use Crunchyroll, it's always got me logged out for some reason. I'll tell you one that was like, this is one that I watched recently that was like actually like pretty fire. Like I actually really liked it, and it's gonna sound strange, but it's called like negative positive angler, and it's about like this guy who gets like told he has like this disease or something and that he's gonna die, and so like he's really like depressed or whatever, but then like he finds this group of people, and like all they do is like fish, and like they work at a convenience store and they catch fish and stuff, and like that's literally like basically the whole plot of the show. But it's actually like so good. And like I really don't even like fishing that much. Like it's kind of crazy just how much I enjoyed it though. Married? Ghost, are you talking about the one called I'm getting married to a girl I hate in my class? Is that the one you're talking about? I'm pretty sure that's what that one is. Cause if it just came out, it's that one. I think that one's pretty recently been out. Do. Put some of this stuff away. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. It looked interesting. Some of the ones with like titles like that, they're like, I don't know, unless they have a really good first episode, like they usually don't get me hooked. Cause like I think when they've got like I'm not gonna say a weird title, because that's like, hey, we're talking about season 1 SAO. Absolute fire. Hold on real quick. Hold on just a darn tootin' minute. Yeah. I like Gun Gale as well. But I will say this. Hold on real quick. We gotta pause this. Real quick, just for a moment. Hold on. Studio Moon. Let's see. There we go. Turn this off. And then let's do... Oh no, I messed it up. Ugh. Wait, this is on this. We need this right here. And then... No. Why is it being so difficult? I don't know. We'll do this though and say screw it. There we go. Stream mode. What was the one for that before? Is it the Elusive Samurai? Or is it... Is it this one? This is like a clip. This is not the opening. Okay, let's see if we can find it. Because I want to check it out now. Okay, this is just the song. Here we go. Heck yeah. Oh, snap. I'm fucking with it. Is this on Crunchyroll? I saw the clip was earlier on Crunchyroll, so I'm assuming it is. So I've never heard of this one before. The horses look so good. A lot of anime cannot do horses. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. Tell you what, too, oh god, what was it? I'm trying to think, what was it? What's that other opening? Arch horse. Yeah. No, like some anime like try to do horses and it is actually so bad. Like some people do not know how to like animate the horses properly. I can't remember, there was a certain show that did it like recently and it was like super. I remember seeing clips of it though on like Twitter or whatever. What was the one opening? Hold on. Let me look for it over here. Also, let's see. Ooh, excuse me. Because there was a lot of openings that I did on that tier list that were just like not anime that I've even seen. Yeah. No, I get what you mean. Yeah, anime openings. Let's see. This was like, so I haven't seen all these shows, but I also was doing it like with my friends. So there was like some elements of ones that like I hadn't seen. There's a lot of S tiers in here. I think we were too giving these away too easily, but yeah, there was some ones in here that were absolute bangers. Oh my god, yeah, the Soul Eater. Hold on. Soul Eater opening. Tier 1. This is haiku. We were just memeing. We were memeing on this one because we're haters. We're haiku haters. And for like season 1, like in his videos, he had like kind of like an anime show type opening that was like, it was really good. Like he spent a lot of time on it. Yeah. What else did we have on here? We had, so this is one. I haven't seen JoJo's. Yeah. Isn't that like a Death Parade or something? The one that takes place in the same universe? Or no, that's not a Death Parade. That's Death Parade's the one where you see it's got the Death Note Easter egg in it. I can't remember. So I haven't seen JoJo's, but I love this opening. That's another one I need to watch. I like need to watch JoJo's. Like that's like my next one, like that I'm like sitting down and watching. I'm on I've watched the first I've watched the first part of JoJo's. I've watched part 1, and I think I'm in part 2 right now. But like I need to like get to this point in JoJo's. This goes so hard though. Ooh. Ooh. These are all so tough though. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Yeah. Speaking of One Piece, we just need like a One Piece opening. Just to round things out, you know. Gotta shop this new Egghead one. This one, I was so happy about this. This one's so incredibly hard. But we talked about this earlier, but I genuinely, I love the new art style. It's so good. Especially like, I think what showcased it really well is what was the fan letter? Like the fan letter special that they did was so good. I loved it so much. Yep. Agreed. I like all the outfit changes here. Also, Afro Luffy was shown, so Long Ring, Long Island is canon. The Davy Back games with Foxy is canon. If you skip the Davy Back games, you're not a real One Piece fan. I said it. Just saying. Just saying. Not to get controversial or anything, but... But yeah, we're eating so good as One Piece fans. Like, oh my god, we're eating so good. We're eating so good. What's been happening of like in the manga and stuff is just insane. Insane work. It's actually crazy. You know, but I'm not gonna spoil anything. Oh boy. There's a name for the style, I just can't remember. Yeah. I know what you mean though. I don't know what it's called either, but it's like that like original cartoon thing. Also, I was there. I'm sure you were too, but like I was there when Gear 5 dropped and crashed everything. I was literally like, it's crazy actually. I got my girlfriend to like, I was sitting there like in the living room watching it, and I got her to like record my reaction to it, because it's like I think I'm like an influencer or something, even though I'm not. But yeah. But no, Ghost, we definitely should make like, I think that would be such a fun little thing to do, is like make like an anime intro for Geometra and have it be like super hype and like overproduced or something. It would be a lot of work. Like, it would probably not be an easy endeavor. Yeah, no, you're chill. You're chill. I got about an hour and a half before I've got to leave to go to class. So you're Jay chilling. I'm trying to think. Is there anything that, like, I need to do? Because I collected materials. I guess I could actually like put these in here so they can be used. Oh yeah, I gotta do this real quick. just so that way we can actually interact with stuff. But yeah, ton of tough. I'm probably gonna need some more chests, honestly. So we'll just do that. Guess we could also go ahead and convert all this rubber hose style. WW. I mean, that's a pretty accurate description of what it looks like. It's like super accurate. So where did our stone cutter go? Is it like over here somewhere? I know we had one at some point. Might have moved it when we were like working on stuff. Yeah. Also, just want to point out too, for anyone that's in the stream and might potentially be on the server at some point, got this little thing here, you know, real spooky, really ominous. My goal for the server and stuff, as the seasoned vet when it comes to little bits and bobs and little Easter eggs and stuff, is to just scatter those all around the city, because I think they're fun and interesting. That's awesome. Yeah. It definitely, it makes sense, like the first kind of animation that was done for it to be, I guess, like to be in that style, you know? It just makes sense with like the time and everything. Where's our stone cutter? I really don't want to make another one, but I fear maybe Cypher picked it up. Guess we could look for it. We don't have the little thing that I can like. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, Yahoo. Okay, let's do this then. We'll just deposit these for now, because I don't feel like stone cutting them or making a new stone cutter. Honestly, I might try and do something like making. I'll probably try and stream my time on the server a bit. Yeah, I would say go for it. That's the main thing with I mean, I said it in the video, but the main thing that we're trying to do is like build up the community and everything with the server launch and everything like that. So one of the main things with that is that we want to hold on, I need to turn my music back on. But one of the main things that we're trying to also encourage people to do, what we're trying to do is get other people like into the idea of like making videos or streaming or whatever, you know, because it's really fun to do and it's super exciting. It's a great endeavor. We also have talked like internally about being like, you know, we get some people in the server that like really make a name for themselves or like really commit themselves to the whole content thing or whatever. Like, you know, obviously in future renditions, like inviting them to be like part of like the main like crew or whatever, you know, like alongside me and Cypher, because, you know, having more people to collaborate with is never a bad thing. Yeah. No, I agree. I agree with the animation style 100%. Like that, I think that's the best part, honestly, about like the whole introduction of like Gear 5 and everything, is that like it's such a is such an homage to like just like he didn't like, he powered up and he got powerful, but it's not like some crazy transformation where he's like all big and buff and everything and like crazy or whatever. Like he literally is just like a silly funny guy, and he's just wacky and he's got like Toon Force and stuff, and it's crazy. Yeah, I get that, Ghost. Like that's honestly like that's the biggest barrier to entry for a lot of people, is the like, I would say the recording part, but even like even like I feel like the editing part is really what gets a lot of people. Like it's a lot. Like, and if you're not, I'm not gonna say if you're not prepared for it, but like after you make like your first video and you edit it, and like I'm not talking like your first video. I mean like your first video that you actually like edit a lot and do a lot of stuff with. You're like, oh my god, like this is. It really gives you an appreciation for people that do it, on the platform, because you're like, holy smokes, like this actually takes a lot of time and a lot of effort to get a product that like maybe even if you don't think your video is good, like you can at least recognize like, oh, when somebody else does a good video, like yeah, like this is this they obviously put a lot of thought and care into it, you know? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Bale. Well, you know, like different circumstances and everything, you know, maybe eventually, you know, we can get you on the server or something and do whatever. We did talk about it a little bit at the beginning of rebooting Geometra 2, because we have a lot of people in the community that are in like a similar situation, or let's say like only have the Bedrock edition of the game and stuff and like can't play the modded and everything. And so we're trying to still come up with ideas for like fun things that you can like interact with in the community, and be a part of it, that are like not necessarily like being on the server. Like obviously like being on the server is like probably what most people like come around and like try to be a part of or whatever, but like I don't know, we want to have something for everybody, so that way nobody feels like they're like left out or anything like that. Don't have the right mic settings, and I can't stick with the type of editing style that I need to film for. Like I don't know if I want to do sequence to sequence, or like those hardcore videos I'd be seeing a lot, or just old-fashioned time lapses. Yeah. Well, that's the thing with it, Ghost. I feel like a lot of it is just figuring out what works for you, because at the end of the day, it really comes down to what, I don't know, after making a bunch of videos and stuff, I feel like you definitely do get kind of a rhythm down and kind of a pattern or a way you kind of do things, and then that kind of is kind of just like your style or whatever. But it does take some figuring out. Like it's not the easiest process at the beginning to figure out. But as far as mic settings go, the tool, I mean, I use a couple different stuff, and I've spent a lot of time like looking into stuff and everything, and I still don't think I do it like the greatest, but some cool tools that I would recommend if like we're talking about like settings as far as like microphone levels and stuff like that and everything, like then there's like, it's through Adobe. There's probably other not programs, there's probably other websites or stuff that do this, but I do know Adobe has like a thing that's like called like Adobe Podcast or something. And it's like online, and you can look it up and you can do like microphone tests or whatever. And I'm pretty sure it's free. I don't think it costs any money. But yeah. Yeah, so you can go like here, and you can go to mic check, and you can like, this will like check your audio levels for you to make sure like everything's right and everything. I don't know if this is gonna like mess anything up, but you know, you're like, how is my microphone set up in placement and stuff, and you stop that, and then it tells you like, hey, like this is whatever, and like here it's telling me my gain is turned up too loud and everything, which it might be. Yeah, not capturing the clicks is like, unfortunately, that's like just one of those things that like, because I used to be the same way. I used to be the exact same way, but it comes down to a couple of things, right? It's like, one, the mouse you're using, two, like the microphone and where it's placed, and three, like sometimes you just can't get it out. Like you still hear it in my videos. You hear my clicks and my keyboard sometimes and everything. It's kind of just like not a ton you can do about it. Thank you, Bill. I appreciate it. I thought I was in your stream. This was a while ago, but I thought you wanted, well, I don't know. Probably not in every instance. So I don't know why I'm saying this, but I thought with like your Geometry Dash stuff, like you needed to have the clicks in it so that way it could be like verified or whatever. Or am I misremembering that? Because you still play a lot of Geometry Dash, don't you? Geometry Dash. I don't know why I said it like that. It said it kind of weird. Yeah, that's fair. But I'll say this too. I mean, something me and Cypher always have to like, I'm not going to say like remind each other of, but like something that is like a really big part of it too, is you got to remember too that, at the end of the day, like you're just starting out and like, obviously, yeah, like you obviously don't want to put out something that you think is bad, right? Like you want it to be as good as possible and you want it to be like the best video or whatever, like whatever you're putting out, stream, whatever. And that's like a natural thing to do. But I think at the end of the day, like you also have to give yourself credit sometimes too, though, and realize like, hey, like I'm just starting out doing this. My video doesn't have to be to the same quality or tier of somebody who's been doing this for years, or you know, like, you know what I mean? Like you have to give yourself the benefit of the doubt sometimes and like really show yourself like some love and be like, hey, like I still did this thing and it was still a lot better than not doing anything, you know? I don't know. Not to get all like weird and philosophical about it or anything, but sometimes you got to give yourself more credit though for the things you do. Oh, buddy. Man, I don't know what to do on here now because I got more stuff for roads, but I want to wait for Cypher to build them because I know we have them laid out in a certain way. So I don't really know what we should do. I mean, we could just go... I mean, we could just prioritize backpack upgrades, maybe. It's not a horrible idea. Yeah. I mean, that's the truth, though. Like, I mean, I'll say this, Ghost. Like, it's literally like that every single time. They like that video that I just put out. Like, as I was sitting there at finalizing it and everything, I'm like, man, this video sucks. You know, like in my head, I'm like, this is not a good video. And you know, maybe it is a bad video. I don't even know. So far, everybody's pretty much enjoyed it. But like in my head, like I've got this weird OCD, kind of whatever, like, you know, about it needs to be perfect. So yeah. We need leather too. We could go find a... Yeah, let's just go find a shiny Mareep real quick. No biggie. It's only like 1 in 8,000 or something. I thought we had leather. Yeah. I agree. Which is kind of crazy too, because I don't even consider myself like a very like artsy kind of person, you know? I mean, I guess I kind of am because I make like videos and stuff, but yeah. I'll see you later, Ghost. Have a good luck at your preseason game or whatever. But yeah, that's the weird thing too. I don't really see myself like that. But I guess I kind of am because I do stuff like that. We really need better food, low key. Before we go anywhere, I'm gonna make some good food. We're gonna get cooking with Panda here. Which I think I need a pot. Not a flower pot. I think I need like a cooking pot. Which needs clay. Oh god. I don't think we have any of that. Did make the wooden shovel a while ago. Do we have a river? Yeah, that's a river. Also, where is my sleeping bag? There it is. Yep. Need that. Appreciate it. Okay. Got a shovel. Alright. Let's go get some clay. Hey. Thank you, Dragon Tamer. Dragon Tame Red. I appreciate the follow. Yeah, I gotta get this dual streaming is really cool. Like I think it's nice because like obviously like Bale, you've been in here chatting and everything over on the YouTube side and like and everything like that. For gas tiers because normal. But don't Gengar's drop. They might. So here's the thing, right? When you like look up something in JI, like usually it tells you like what Pokemon drops it, right? And when we look at gas tiers, like nothing. I'm clicking right now, but it's not working. So I think we're under the assumption that we couldn't. We thought like, oh, it really is like a vanilla mob thing or whatever. So we just thought we were kind of like out of luck because Cypher really wanted it to just be just Cobblemon and not be vanilla mob, which is kind of cool because it really adds kind of some lore around, or not even lore, but like adds some like world building stuff to the thing for it just to be like all Cobblemon. But they might. Gengar's might. I mean, I really don't know Cobblemon like that, to be honest with you. Unless it's like on the wiki or something, probably. Which in that case, that's just on us for not looking into it enough. But it was also like an issue. I remember in Geometra 1, like the first series we did, it was an issue too where we were like, oh, we don't know how we're going to get gas tiers because we don't have gas. Okay. But I don't know. But yeah, I really wish I could get like alerts set up where it's like YouTube and Twitch alerts, and then because in another series I swear Gengar and Ghastly's dropped them. They honestly might, and here's the thing too, like you can technically go in and modify the loot tables of Cobblemon. Like you can modify certain Cobblemon's loot tables and everything to do things like that. And we thought of that idea, like, but I don't know. Yeah. Well, that's the thing too. Like, so little Panda lore drop here. I'm going to school for like software development and stuff. So like I'm a big programming guy, and I just recently started doing stuff like in Java and stuff. I've always been like really interested in like Minecraft modding and stuff. I mean, I've been playing Minecraft since like 2011. So I've been around the block with like mods and stuff and everything like that. But I wanted to like make my own mod, right? Because I was just like, wow, that sounds cool. Yeah, no, for real. Like, see, like, and we didn't touch shiny rates, see? Which I think that's what makes it even crazier that like we had default shiny rates and everything, and I still caught those two like basically back to back. Like it was literally like 15 minutes apart. It was actually insane. But so yeah, I've actually created like 2 mods for Geometra, and I did like the programming stuff, and Cypher did the artwork for them. So like he's the one that did the empty tier texture and the soul mud texture, this right here. But we also did too, we made this coin mod, because we're gonna have NPCs that like you can trade with, but we instead of using like emeralds or something, we want to use coins and stuff. So we made this coin mod. It's pretty cool. I think it turned out really nice. I like how the textures are like kind of like Pokeball looking or whatever. Cypher did an awesome job on that. But yeah, I kind of used it as an opportunity to like learn some Java stuff, learn some modding stuff and everything. And we plan to like add more stuff to it as we kind of get going and everything. Yeah. Oh yeah, like this has been like, I tell you what, it's literally been like months in the making at this point. Like, and that's also why it's so nice to like finally have it go out and be kind of out there. It's also a little nerve-wracking too, because I feel like the real test is going to be when people start joining the server and how that plays out, because there's a couple of things that like we can't really account for or can't super test until people join the server. But I don't know. I think it'll be all right. We've got me and Cypher, and then we've got some other people that are going to help us on launch day to hopefully get everything squared away. So that way it's not like super nerve-wracking. Also, I just realized something. I'm going to do, excuse me real quick. I'm going to switch this back to game capture because I think it's not running as well, if I had to guess. Yeah. I don't know. I can't tell if it's just looking weird on my screen or not. But yeah, we've put a lot of effort into it, and there's still a lot that needs to be done. Like a lot that needs to be done, but we're definitely in the home stretch of things now, and it's really going to be cool to see how it shapes out with the community. That also makes it a little nerve-wracking too, though, because like there are a lot of things that are really dependent on like the community participating and everything. So like we really gotta keep it going and keep it pushing. But that's kind of a driving force or a motivating force to do it and everything like that. But yeah. Yep. I'm excited though. Super excited. I'm excited for more videos. I'm excited to do more streams. Like I really want to get into like streaming and everything like that. Yeah. No, I know what you mean. No, it really is. It's like that it's like Roger telling people to go to the Grand Line. Like that's what I feel like it's gonna be like. Like we're gonna be like, all right guys, log into the server, and then be like, it's gonna be chaos. But nevertheless, I think it will go all right. There are a lot of things in place that like, and I think our community is like good enough. I don't think we have any like super bad apples in our community that will try to like go out of their way to like purposefully break things. So I think we'll be fine. Like I don't think we have too many like malicious people, or like any. I don't want to say like anybody's malicious, but you never know. There could always be somebody hiding in the shadows or something who like slips through the crack. But yeah, it really is a situation of like we're just gonna have to see how it goes. I need to smelt these now. Feel like a brand new person. Love this song. Do do do. Dude. Heck yeah. Well, I'll say this, you know, there's almost a necessary evil to it, you know? Like in a way, like for us to fix the problems with things, like somebody does have to go out of their way to try and break it, you know? Like without that, we'll just never know the problem exists and whatever. I'm just hoping like nothing breaks like and it's like, oh god, the whole server is crashing now and nobody can join and it's just bad. Like, you know what I mean? That's kind of the only thing I'm worried about. But I think we've done enough testing where that's not going to be like super an issue. I don't know though. You don't know until you know. So, oh, get back in here. Cooking pot. We need a water bucket. You ought to know by. Okay. Yeah. I think we can just put this here. Oh, yeah. Look at that. We're cooking. Okay. Yeah. I think we only had like... I'll say this. I really do have faith in the community of people that will be joining. At least the early community. Because it's not like... I'll say this. On like day one of server launch, it's not going to be like the floodgates are just like open. Because like we just have to make sure the server can handle, like we're gonna have to slowly increase how many people can join and stuff because we don't know the server's limitations and everything. And like we got to figure that out and got to figure out if we've got to upgrade the server or pay more money for more servers or whatever. But yeah, I think it'll be, everybody in the community is really chill. Like if you're in the Discord, I think you can see that. Which the Discord has been a little, I'm not gonna say dead, but like, you know, it's not been super active. Just because like we've been, at least from my end, I haven't been super active in the Discord, and that's something I kind of feel bad about. Just because like I've been super busy with this and super busy with school and everything. And I also tend to like, I do something cool and then like I want to talk about it, and I also don't want to spoil things. So sometimes like I have to like rein myself back a little bit and be like, hey, like not yet, just wait, you know. Yeah, only use YouTube. That's fair. I mean, power to you. I mean, do stuff on there too. Nothing against it. The what's it called? The Discord is really like super relevant if for like people that are gonna be like well, that's not true. We have a lot of stuff in there. Like we have like art and stuff that people do and stuff. It's super cool. That's just where like most of the like kind of the info, like the information that wouldn't be, that may take up too much time in a YouTube video. I kind of explain that in my video segment, but like, you know, I could spend every video explaining like for 20 or 30 minutes about something, or I could just, you know, go make a post in Discord. Like it's just easier. What do we want to cook? I actually think I know exactly what I want to cook, and that's creamy corn drink. Creamy corn drink. Thought we could turn... Yeah, with 4 bottles, we can make these bottles of milk. Okay. I know we had bottles, because I literally used them in the video. There we go. 4 bottles. W. Let's hope it doesn't take my my bottles. Yeah. No, it is really nice. Like I like, so far this has been a great process of doing it. I think the only things, and I've already mentioned it before, but like I just wish I could have YouTube chat as well on screen, which there probably is a way to do it. I just haven't figured it out. Like I set up the dual stream like 20-30 minutes before I started streaming. Yeah, no, it really can be a lot. I think the only thing I like, because I have used both chats before, I think the pacing sometimes on like a really busy Twitch chat can be a little bit better than like a really busy YouTube chat. But I'm also like, I'm not at that level of streaming yet. So like, it's not even like a concern that I don't even run into that issue because, you know, I'll usually only have like 1 or 2 people chatting in here anyway. So it's already like super chill. That and like emotes. I think Twitch has better emotes, but it's also been like the live stream place for like how many years now? Like a ton. So, I mean, I feel like that's just kind of a given. Yeah. I'm sure there's some way to do it. Like I just wanted to hop on stream because I don't have a ton of time today, like before I have to go into class. So I just wanted to go ahead and get it going. Like before I had to leave. No, this one in the milk. Oh my God. Would you look at that? Oh, and you can see like all the recipes and stuff. Yeah. I mean, the YouTube ones aren't bad. Don't get me wrong. They're not bad, but like I don't know. They're like, I don't know. I feel like Twitch is a little bit more customizable with, which I do know too. I can technically have like custom emotes in both. So maybe that would fix that problem, but yeah, of course, of course. No problemo. Wait, how do I served on glass bottles? Oh, I have to, oh my gosh, I literally have to use my bottles for that. Ooh, that's a big yikes, but this creamy corn drink is too good. It's too good. It's actually really not. It's actually a really bad source of food, but I think it's so funny. Just drinking a creamy corn drink. Nope, not in there. They're not in there. Anthony works. Yeah. I will say the only other thing too is like with like YouTube streaming that's like a little unfortunate is that like on Twitch I can like right now I'm playing music and stuff that's like technically like copyrighted music, but because Twitch separates the VOD track and the live track, right, I can play music during the live stream and then it doesn't save it to the VOD, right? So no copyright issue there. Whereas YouTube, it's like the live stream instantly gets uploaded as like a video. So I can't have music on there because then I'll get copyright striked and then, you know, probably nothing bad would happen, but like, you know, you just never want to risk that in general just because it's kind of annoying. So unfortunately no music over on the YouTube side, or there shouldn't be. I think I set it up correctly where there should be no music going on over there, but you can see on the top right that it's like playing. Yeah. So as far as EV training goes, yeah, I want to do some stuff with that because I know it's just part of it. So I'm not like super like Pokemon knowledgeable. Like Cypher is like really like he is like the Pokemon guy. Like he does like I forget I think it's called like Showdown or something. He plays like Showdown. Yeah, that's what it's called. It's like the online battling thing. It's called Showdown. I don't know why I'm like stuck on that, but like he does that. I think he plays like the trading card game. Like he really likes Pokemon a lot. And I like Pokemon too, just like not to that degree where like I don't know anything like about competitiveness or like, you know, good battle strategy or like whatever. I just find Pokemon that I think look cool and I'm like, sign me up, put them on the team. I probably should care like a little bit more about that, especially if I'm battling, but you know, without spoiling anything, you know, I'm not going to spoil anything, but there are going to be other things to do on the server besides just battling and stuff when it comes to Pokemon. So, in regards, like, there are going to be things that, like, maybe I will have the upper edge on Cypher with more so than he will have on me because, you know, it won't just be about, like, battle knowledge or whatever, right? But yeah, I do know EV training is really important. I don't super know a lot about like the breeding mechanics and stuff. Like I do kind of know how it works. but it's not like a super, I'm not super knowledgeable about it where I would like confidently say, um, like, oh yeah, like I know I gotta go and do that and everything. Like, I wouldn't say that. Like, that's not accurate. Let's look at the Farmer's Delight food and see what we can cook up. Kelp roll. We just need rice. My antidote. I think our rice is over here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even have to break it. That's kind of on me. But yeah, I don't know. I don't watch like a ton of Pokemon stuff either, which like maybe I should if like I'm like a Cobblemon person or whatever, but I don't know. I'm not super knowledgeable. Okay. And then we need bowls. No, IVs is just genetics and that some of the moves for breeding are a bit broken, so you can, in theory, make an unreal Pokemon. Yeah. I mean, that makes sense, though. Like, that makes sense logically to me. For it to be, like, that'd be the case. Oh, I can just pop them out like that. Cool beans. Cooked rice, honestly, isn't, like, a horrible food source. Steak and potatoes, though. Ooh. It's crazy. You also get comfort from the rice. What else can we do with cooked rice? I mean, I can obviously make like a salmon roll. This isn't a bad thing if we could get a potato. How does one get a potato? We can technically get them from Diglett. Should we go farm Diglets for potatoes? In cold lands such as mountains and taigas. Well, there are mountains over here. Let's go look for some potatoes, I guess. I'm getting sidetracked a little bit, but... Also, items you can make and use to get your Pokemon to focus on leveling up certain stats. Yeah. That makes sense. I kind of did a little bit of that with, like, for instance, like, I got Pachirisu, this choice scarf, where boosts the holder's speed, but locks it only using one move. And the reason I did that is because it's got a pretty good speed IV. And then I did, like, before the battle, train the Eevee. I think it's gone down or whatever now. But it has this move, Electro Ball. The user hurls an electric orb. The faster the user is than the target, the greater the move's power. So my goal there was to just, like, boost up the speed, like, a ton. And then use that move or whatever. But it didn't work out the greatest. Just kind of one of them things that I think in my head I'm like crafting it and I'm like, oh yeah, like this is gonna be fire. And then it kind of fell flat a little bit. But also I wasn't using the best Pokemon I could have been using like in the battle or whatever. So I don't know. But I guess we'll go find Diglets or we'll find a wild potato. Whichever one we get first. Because Diglets are going to be like underground in a cave. Reset those stats so you can try again from scratch to build up what you want. That's interesting. Yeah, that might be valid. There's also the mints too. Cypher kind of taught me about the mints the last time we played or whatever. But I'm also in like natures and stuff like that. I know that affects things too. Like I said, there's a lot to what's it called that goes into it. So Yeah, we can go beat up some Diglets. Just absolutely demolish them. Which I want to go underground, but I also don't want to, like... I'm really trying to, like, stay away from, like, really close to, like, the city, I guess. Because I don't want to just, like, leave holes anywhere. Man, this gives you regen, too? That's kind of crazy. Oh, I do get the bottles back. So, maybe the creamy corn juice is not the worst thing in the world. If I am able to get things back. God, this pickaxe is so good though. I'm so glad that we got Fortune 3. Like, it's actually so good. I think literally the only thing that can make it better is if we had mending. Which, other than fishing, I don't really think we can, I don't think we can get it any other way, because we don't have villagers. I don't think you can, like, random enchant. Maybe. I mean, it kind of looks like a potato. So I have a question, Bale. Did you just find my videos from, like, the most recent one that I posted? Or have you been did you follow the old series a little bit? And then just popped in because you saw a new one? And, like, the new live stream or whatever pop up? Just curious. Come on, can we hit a cave? Oh, we're in a dripstone cave, apparently. Ender pearls probably wouldn't be a bad thing to get either. Okay. Watched the old series a little bit and watched the new episode this morning while I was waking up, then immediately saw a stream popping in. Valid. I was just curious if you had seen, like, the Diglett build I did on the last series. Because that was a pretty monumental task, but I also had create too, so it made it a lot easier. I'm really hoping the create devs, like, pick up the pace on, like, updating the mod. Yeah. There's been a good amount of them that have been coming out since the new update, which is not entirely surprising, because it's, like, obviously a very new and exciting update. That makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah. I'm sure you can't miss it. It's like one of the thumbnails for one of it. It's pretty crazy though. I do have to say probably one of my better builds that I've maybe done. Now there should be a Diglett somewhere in this. Well, maybe not entirely, but I'm hoping that diamonds. And we got Fortune 3. How many did we get? There's no way. Okay, no, that stack was already in my inventory. I was about to say, there's no way we just got 32 diamonds from that. That's crazy. Oh, snap. Down. Let me... Ugh, yikes. Oh, this is not good. I've already lost where I came in from. This is what I get for not using torches. Let's see. There's a Diglett. Which, it's not guaranteed to drop from the Diglett, so... I wonder how many of them I'm actually going to have to... obliterate. Or maybe I'll get obliterated. Because I did just realize that technically one of my strongest hitting Pokemon is electric. And Diglett is ground, I'm pretty sure. So that might not be the best case scenario for me. Might not be the best. Where is he? Earn. Is he up there? Where is he? Or is he down below? Please don't be down below. Where is this fella? I do not see him. I just need a potato. Might be all the way up here. Am I blind? Like, where is this Diglett? He's like right... There he is. Let's try out Sylveon, see what we can do with that. Saw someone build in another series that was a house based off. It was so cool. What is that Pokemon again? That sounds familiar. Oh snap. Cypher is about to premiere his video. And I think I want to watch that. I did not realize that he was doing it right now. So I think I'm gonna, hold on. I'm not gonna end the stream, but I think I'm gonna go over there. Dimensional Pokemon. Okay. I will say, Bale, if you're in here, go watch Cypher's premiere if you can. I wouldn't watch it through my stream, but I'm gonna be watching it on stream because I want to support my homie. Display capture. That one. Just show him a little bit of love. There we go. I am gonna watch it though, because I need to see that Cypher video. It's just the Diglett did not drop a potato, unfortunately. Here, I'll link it in the chat too, so we can. Let me do this real quick. Unfortunately. Here, I'll link it in the chat too, so we can. Let me. Oh, I gotta mute that up. Probably a little bit of echo right there. Yeah, no problem. Just make sure if you're gonna watch it over there. That way he gets, you know, the views and stuff. I don't want to like take views from him by like restreaming it through my thing or whatever. But I'll still be here when it's all said and done. So is it starting? YouTube premieres are always so finicky sometimes. Let's go. W like, heck yeah. What is going on with this? Why it's, well, I guess it's not 3 p.m. yet. It's technically 2:50 whatever. Oh, come on. It's a reborn. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Locking in, locking in. Set some hearts. It's a little loud. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. Oh, yeah. No, you're all good. Do whatever you gotta do. Let's go. Gotta put input. Oh my god, I'm so hyped. These always make me so happy. Ugh, they're always so hyped. Oh snap. Oh snap. Throwback, throwback.
There it is. Geometra. Ever since I found out there was an entire Cobblemon region left untouched by civilization, I knew I had to witness it for myself. Now, as we're approaching the shores,
look at him! Look at that guy!
Something about this place connects with me deeply. I can hear it calling to me. My friend Pan and I partnered with the mega corporation, EcoBuy. And with some time and lots of effort, I hope we can turn Geometra into the greatest Cobblemon region out there. We may be taking the very first steps, but to those of you who can hear this, we cannot achieve this dream alone. We need you to come too. My partner Pokemon, Phantump, and I aren't very strong yet, but Geometra isn't just for the strong. It's for the creative, the kind, the fashionable,
ooh,
the dedicated,
ooh,
the
he's spitting,
knowledgeable, and for all lovers of Cobblemon.
He's spitting.
I know in time we'll get stronger, and I may even get to become a champion. The first champion of Geometra, perhaps. As we get closer, I can feel my heart racing. Who knows what we will discover?
Whoa! This is so fire.
This is Project Geometra.
Oh my god, this is so fire. Oh, in the transition.
I'm gonna be soaked when we get over there finally.
Man, it's not my fault, okay? Fufu just wanted to play, you know, with Phantump over here, and you know, got a little excited. I'll admit, but you know, it's not her fault, you know.
Got a little
just
excited.
Trying to play.
She literally used her noggin to punch a hole in the side of our small boat. How is that? That's like really roughhousing.
Well, she was just trying to follow Phantump's lead. I mean, he's phasing through stuff, phasing through walls all the time and everything.
Oh my goodness.
Just wanted to be part of it. It's not my fault that she doesn't understand, you know, what type of Pokemon she is, you know.
Yeah,
but,
well, I guess this is ghost type supremacy right here. But dude, I just kind of realized, like, we are officially on shore. We are in Geometra right now.
We're here. We're in the big leagues. We've got an endless world of possibilities ahead of us. Oh my
When
god.
you
think about it. So awkward.
Indubitably. Well, and
So
I
awkward.
think despite our ship
Why am I
getting
like this?
drowned by a certain little pink menace, we we still managed to get pretty close to Jim and Bo's relative coordinates that they sent us. So yeah, this is where they said they wanted to start up the project. It's looking even nicer than they described, though.
Yeah, it's looking immaculate, honestly. Like this hill over here, like I can already see it, you know, a giant billboard with Jim and Bo's face on it potentially. Very good marketing potential over there for them.
Well, okay, so first order of business, they were talking about like, roads, city blocks, shopping plazas, parks. We're probably going to need some resources, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. It's looking like it since we lost everything in the ship, you know. Kind of had not a lot, but we had some stuff, you know. We don't have anything right now. I mean, at least I got my hood still, so
that's
pretty
important. The little hat.
Yeah. You know, it's the second thing I grabbed after grabbing Fufu here, so you know.
Well, let's do this. Let's try and get as much as we can. I know the big things are going to be like paving materials, but we're just going to frankly need a lot of everything, and maybe we can for now set up some camp on the shore while we're.
All right, this is the part I'm excited about. I want to see how Cypher did his montage of all these. Well, let's get to it then. All these guys here. Rock on.
Hello, everyone. Welcome
W
back to
transition.
The Internet. My name is sincerely Cypher, and today we
W
are
intro.
rebooting the Project Geometra series. Lots of cool new upgrades and additions. We are playing with Cobblemon version 1.6.1 now, which is really, really new. But it's got lots of cool new fishing mechanics, new Pokedexes, lots of really cool, fun stuff that I'm excited to get to experiment with. But more importantly, the hallmark edition of this season is that you guys will be involved. I know I said that last time, but it means something completely different this time than what it did last time. So, stay tuned for some details on that. I think... Oh, okay, here we go. I was
the sand particles, bro. The sand particles.
Yeah, so we are going to be... Oh, no, these are all broken, aren't they? All right, so basically, we are partnering up with Panda's business friends, longtime business friends, Jim and Bo. They're with the company EcoBuy.
Jim and Bo mentioned.
We are
EcoBuy name dropped.
This deserted island that is currently, just this isolated island with, I guess I can't say deserted because it's got Cobblemon everywhere, but we're going to be turning this island into a habitable Cobblemon region, of which you guys will get to be the inhabitants. And unlike before, where we were going to build the whole thing and then invite you, we're actually just getting some stuff rolling today. And then as soon as the mod pack gets approved on CurseForge, you guys will be able to join and start contributing. So that's
W announcement.
Cool. To further explain that, last time it was going to be like an adventure map kind of thing, like a multiplayer adventure map. This time around, it'll still have some level of like, you won't be able to just go anywhere and break anything you want. But you will have like your own dedicated spaces to do what you'd like, and you'll be free to explore and interact with things. So that's going to be super cool. To get the ball rolling, I'm grabbing some food and snacks and such. I think Panda's doing the same off somewhere. We have a lot of infrastructure to put down today in order to start getting you guys on, things like streets and roads and whatnot. Ooh, apricorns. Yes, those will be helpful as well. We have a lot to do today, but we're gonna try and get
W explanation though.
Video
way more concise and better than mine.
Don't have to wait. Like I said, the mod pack should be approved hopefully sometime in the near future, and then it's as simple as you guys installing the mod pack, opening it. The server IP will already be in there. You can just log in, and everything will work. And I'm excited. I'm excited to get to see you guys and what Pokemon you end up choosing and what adventures you go on. And surely you guys know I would love to do some battling. For those unfamiliar with Project Geometra, there was an original series that, had to go on hiatus for a while, and now we're kind of rebooting it here. maybe I'll talk about that someday, but not this video. But what's most important to note is that in this mod pack, or at least on the server, no vanilla mobs of any kind can spawn. Every single mob that's on this server is either some sort of NPC or it's a Cobblemon. Or I guess if you're counting players, then players are also in that category. But that means these night times, we can't skip them. We get to enjoy the darkness, see what wild Cobblemon appear at nighttime, but we are in no danger because there are no monsters to get us. The worst thing that can happen is I can punch a Cobblemon and make it mad, and it will chase me and kill me. But we're not gonna do that for obvious
I was just
reasons.
yapping.
So for now, I'm just gathering some crops, and we will work our way into getting some more stone and wood and whatnot pretty shortly.
God, I love that transition. Every single time he does it,
I don't think so.
Can't keep getting away with this.
Skipped to day. As you can see, there's a lot of crops around here, which was really nice. I mean, there's not so many anymore, right? Because your boy kind of snatched them.
Also, Cypher for actually building the structure on the beach, because I came back and it was already done. So Cypher for that.
Camp here, methinks, and from there we will have like a little spot to store our goodies. Little shabam. Darn it. All right. I don't think it's exactly amazing, but it will get the job done.
Structure.
I think probably next order of business is to, we'll move this over. I'm probably going to make some tools and go mining. We do have the Ultimine mod, which is really nice because I can hold a button. I can break several blocks at once at the cost of some extra hunger, which is pretty
time saving.
Set that there. Yeah, I mean, there's all this stuff. I should probably actually grow some of these crops first, but I'm wondering, I don't have a bucket yet, so I can't exactly get the water over. I guess we have to go mining. I think I'm gonna have to do a little bit of mining and get a bucket so I can get the water moved around, and then we'll set up some nice little crop farms so I don't starve. In the meantime, I can enjoy a fine diet of raw onions, raw cabbage, raw asparagus, some carrots.
Heck yes, man.
We are eating good tonight. I am making way to some sort of place where we can go mining. There's going to be a lot of stuff that we need. I mean, obviously the traditional Minecraft early game stuff like coal and iron would be awesome. Cobblemon does use quite a bit of copper, which is also be a huge plus.
Which is good on them.
Also, regular stone, as well as andesite and tuff, will actually all be super important. We have like these sort of blueprints from Jim and Bo for like building certain parts of the city, and the streets use a lot of the tough stone and andesite. So I'm gonna have a special interest.
That's what I was just collecting earlier
in this video today. I spotted this coal here, which is actually really lucky because now I can go ahead and make some torches, which is going to be really nice because I'm caving and I don't want you guys to not see what's going on. So now, let there be light, baby. There's a little bit more coal though, so we're going to grab that real quick.
It's kind of crazy, like
some copper, but
me and Cypher have kind of switched a little bit in terms of, like, he's showing a lot more of the nitty gritty, and I really skipped over a lot of this, which is interesting.
I can grab this copper. I mean, it'd be cool if it was a lot of it, but I am not hopeful. Oh, well, maybe it was. Hold on, let's see how much of it was there.
It is really early on there, so maybe I'm just assuming that, and we're about to get like a...
I was hoping to find another cave before the sun sets that might have some iron, because iron is really going to be crucial for this early part of the game. This is where Panda said he was headed, but I have no sign of him. But we did find some pink mints. Let's grab those. Those are important. I might have to take the situation into my own hands and make my own little tunnel to go get the iron, because I have no idea where that lad has gone off to. He's probably getting chased by a Cobblemon or something. Oops, wrong button. I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens. Being so early in the game, the first thing I was interested in was iron, but ended up deep enough to score some of my first diamonds. Other cool things I found included Skulk, which ended up coming in handy later on, as well as some Dripstone, which also ended up being super useful. When I finally decided to pick up
Geometra
Redstone, I
guys.
was reminded of one of the coolest features of the new Cobblemon update and felt it was necessary to take a break so I could show you guys said feature. Hey guys, Cypher here. You probably just heard me yapping about my little mining sesh that went pretty well, if I do say so myself, but this is Cobblemon 1.6. We don't care about mining, we care about technology, and specifically
W
the
Pokedex reveal.
So we've got like redstone dust. We've got some black apricorns. I think I only need 2 of those, if I remember correctly. I've got my iron. We're gonna need 2 copper. So let's oh, interesting. Is that really all the coal we have left? Okay, that's fine. Throw that in there. The sun's setting. I think we can craft this faster than the sun can set. I wanted to show you guys this before I went mining, because if you haven't seen this yet, it's super cool looking.
It is.
One more.
Been saying it all day. Best feature that they've added.
We're gonna need a
Best
Pokemon
feature
that we can scan. We'll scan this Slowpoke, right? That's what we'll do. So we got this.
It's honestly executed so well.
Quiz. Did Cypher pay attention in class? Nice, nice. And you can customize the colors. So you can see there's different colors here. That's just dependent on what apricorns you put in. I like the black one though, so we're gonna take that. Pop this over here. Grab this bad boy and check this out. If we come over here by Slowpoke, you'll notice when I hover over it, it's like, huh? Who's that? We don't know that Pokemon. But now we have Slowpoke in the Pokedex somewhere. Possibly. Maybe? Yeah. Okay, perfect. We have Slowpoke in the Pokedex. So, yeah, that was one of the big new features of this Cobblemon update.
Heck yeah.
And I'm very excited for this. We had a side mod in old Project Geometra that added Pokedexes, but they just were not as slick and cool as what you just witnessed. So, very cool stuff. But now, sun is set. It's time for me to go back to mining. Back in the mines, I continued my hunt for diamonds and iron. I also picked up sparse amounts of redstone, lapis, gold, and copper. I even snagged some obsidian so that we could get some supplies from the nether later on. When I felt like I started to have enough basic materials to last us a bit, I began focusing more on andesite, stone, and tuff. I have to reiterate that we're going to be going through a ton of these blocks to get the city built. We're essentially using them as concrete pavement. I must have mined for many hours before I decided to check in with Panda. He had also had some decent luck in his mining trip. With his help, we put together some basic food farms and a lava farm to help us smelt cobblestone into stone. Since I had grabbed spare obsidian earlier, we made an enchanting setup to give our tools an upgrade. I took this opportunity to mine the Skulk underground for experience. Eventually, Panda and I didn't really want to be mining anymore, so we counted up all of our pavement blocks and started working out where the first roads of the city were going to be. After the first major piece of road was laid out and a plot for Jim and Bo's future shop was assembled, I took a break for a little while. Upon returning though, Panda had informed me that he had gotten not 1 shiny Cobblemon, but 2. I rushed over to go see what
Dose Cobblemon. Dose shiny, so we meet again. Why do I look so menacing?
We do meet again.
Why do I look so menacing in that hood?
The future site of Jim
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah. General store. TM. Copyright.
You know, it was a pain in the butt getting all this material just for one plot. So it'll be interesting to see, you know, until we start inviting more citizens to the island. How
man, I'm looking drippy in that. Yeah. What in the world is that, bro? Hold on.
It is definitely going to be no.
We got somebody not being nice in the YouTube chat.
You know, if we want to establish a whole
hold on. You know, we're just gonna come over here.
Infrastructure.
City here, I'm looking drippy.
Well, with all that hard work out of the way, it sounds like you caught some extra Pokemon, and I've been kind of slacking with that.
I did. I only caught them, Cypher, because they were shiny.
On channel.
But we've happened to put 2 here. 2 of the little fellas. And let's just say they're pretty sweet.
Dude, you're swagged out, like pink backpack and everything. Holy moly.
Yup.
Well, you know, it's still just me and Phantom,
I don't know.
But mark my words. Why don't we do this?
Unwarranted.
Why don't I get a couple of Pokemon and we'll treat ourselves to a singles battle level 50
Sorry,
version
y'all.
thingy. How about that?
Sounds interesting. I would be very down for that.
Maybe we'll
Get
do
a
this. Maybe
channel.
we'll use the future site of the general store as well. No, that might make Jim and Bo mad. Maybe we'll just battle on the road
Let's see.
in front of their general store once I finish putting that together for them.
Yeah, we could do that. Sounds like fun.
I just don't want them to, get mad and they're like, "That's it. We're revoking our partnership. Good luck doing this whole island thing by yourself."
Or even worse, charge us a fine, and that fine will probably have interest on it, and if we don't pay it by a certain time, and it's just a whole.
I mean, how much interest do you think, realistically?
I mean,
Sorry about that,
realistically
y'all.
speaking, I mean, I don't know if I've maybe heard this somewhere before, or if something like this has ever been stated, but I think I read one time in a Business Insider magazine that the going rate is probably like 200% or something like that.
200%.
Yeah, 200%.
All right, I'm
Something
back.
about that makes me feel really nostalgic.
Sorry, had somebody in the
But, all right,
YouTube
it sounds
chat
like a
who
plan. We'll get to
did not have a very appropriate name.
On that part, but then we'll
So,
come here and we'll have ourselves a nice
had to
little
get them out of
battle
there real
to
quick.
honor the construction of their fine establishment.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Hello again, YouTube. It is just I, Cypher, today.
Oh, snap.
Panda will be on later, but it's a whole new real life day. We did a lot of grinding, and we figured that it would be good to take a quick pause. But now it is time for me to get back to work. So the big
Heck
thing
yeah.
I need to get done is Jim and Bo's general store, also known as J Bo's General Store.
J-Bo's.
It's going to be built right here within the confines of these rope. You guys will see Panda and I do that quite a bit whenever there's something new coming to the city that's just not yet a city. We'll kind of mark it off with rope like this, that something cool is going to go there. Something specific, might I add. But
That's a
in
W.
this case, I already have blueprints for this building. Jim and Bo chose a very standard corporate look to this. Not very chic or super stylish in any sense of the word, but that's okay. I'm going to go gather all the materials. I figure what I'll do is I'll kind of like on screen show like me gathering materials while I talk about their blueprints, like I talk about the build. And then I'll cut to I don't have like a replay mod or anything in this version of Minecraft. So the only way for me to do this time lapse is either one, buy a whole separate Minecraft account to watch me build this, or two, like do it from like first person perspective where it's
Pretty
like
sure it's a
me
separate
placing
mod.
blocks and doing all that. But nah, we're gonna do it a little bit more casual. I'm just gonna kind of cut to the finished product, but I'll let you guys watch me gather some resources for it first. There were a few main materials, but two of them definitely were used more than the rest: bone blocks and quartz. Quartz was easy to come by, and Panda had even gotten some for us already. Bone blocks were tricky because I had to essentially farm bone meal and then craft that into blocks, which ultimately required a ton of patience. In the end, though, we got there. Since the general store is a subsidiary of EcoBuy, a little bit of green is splashed into the build, like cash. There was no reasonably distanced cacti to get dye from, but I somehow didn't know that you could just smelt apricorns for dye.
Yeah.
Once I learned that, we had no issues going green. Perhaps one of the most annoying blocks to get, besides bone blocks, was terracotta. Making it from clay blocks is actually quite expensive, and unlike concrete, you don't get multiple blocks per craft, or in the case of terracotta, smelt. I think there's some sort of elaborate thing I could do with the dripstone, get clay blocks in a different way, but instead, I just grabbed some clay from the rivers not far from the city and used that to get us started.
Nice.
A lot of what else was used was just basic materials. Since we were making the city using a ton of stone blocks, it was easy to get smooth stone and stone bricks. It really is impressive how little of a shop they requested, but I should be grateful it was a quick build. Let's go check it out. Well, it's awfully simple. I do think the general store blueprints they gave were actually pretty solid. I think this build turned out pretty good. Um, you know, like I said, very corporate, but that's what happens when you let two businessmen design a building. It's not very big, but they said that they wouldn't need a lot of space, and they didn't want to take up too much space of the city. So that is Jim and Bo's General Stowe, also known as J-Bo, ready to go. And for those of you who join us in the future, this store will be kind of vital, actually. These guys will buy a lot of basic materials from you so you can earn some money, but also sell you some good stuff. So, again, a huge thanks to Jim and Bo for helping Panda and I conquer the land of Geometra.
It's a great looking store.
Now, though, speaking of Panda,
Still so
we
impressive.
have a battle that's upcoming, and I've done basically nothing to prepare for that.
Here we go, y'all.
So poor little Phantom here, you know, in the 1v1
Oh
against
boy.
a low-level Stuffle would probably win because of the immunity to normal and fighting type moves, but, you know, that Stuffle is going to learn the dark type move Payback, which is going to absolutely beat the schnot out of Phantom. So we are going to need some backup. Plus, we did get Panda to agree to 3 Pokemon versus 3 Pokemon. So the fact that I have 1 Pokemon is already a massive issue. I've had a couple ideas for Pokemon to add to the team. You guys know how I like to do it. We're going to go into a sort of explanation presentation kind of thing while I do some B-roll footage. But yes, let me go do some Pokemon hunting, and I'll follow up with you real soon. I had lots of ideas for unique and fun teams for Geometra, and I ultimately landed on doing a Sun team.
Oh my god, there's no way Cypher just said that, bro.
Have drastic effects on all
Taishi?
Pokemon in the battle.
Oh my god.
When Phantom evolves into Trevenant down the line, it'll have a chance at getting a hidden ability known as Harvest, which grants a Cobblemon a 50-50 chance at replenishing a berry earlier in the battle. Essentially, you can make your berry go from a one-time use to infinite use. We were going to need a Cobblemon that can make the weather sunny. Since I was planning on training Phantom to be somewhat tanky, I decided the best candidate for making the sunny weather was going to be Vulpix. Vulpix can evolve into Ninetales, who may have a hidden ability to make sunny weather, but even if it didn't have the ability I wanted, I could still teach it Sunny Day as a move. The only major weakness left that I was worried about were flying types, so I settled on adding an electric type to our team. Not long after I decided this, I spotted an Elekid walking around, and it felt right to add Elekid to our team. For training, I wanted to make Phantom more durable, especially since we don't yet have access to the ability Harvest, so I trained his health and physical defense. To further this, I also gave him an Impish Mint. I wanted to give him the Leftovers item, but I wasn't able to get one before the battle, so I settled on just an Oranberry. Something is better than nothing, right? With Vulpix, I went ahead and evolved her into Ninetales. When she evolved, she didn't end up having the ability we needed, which is alright. I trained her special attack and speed, and gave her a modest mint. Since Ninetales isn't super durable, I want her to at least do big damage and try to outspeed most opponents. I also gave her a Heat Rock, which means when she creates sunny weather, it lasts longer than usual. Finally, there's Elekid.
I'm learning stuff
who I
right
ended up
now.
evolving into Electabuzz. Electabuzz can learn a lot of punching moves, which is what I want him for, but they require TMs that unfortunately I did not have the time to grab. Even still, I trained him in health and physical attack, and gave him an Adamant Mint. I made him a punching glove item, since he at least had one punching move, and I know he'll later have more. I paused my training and was headed to the beach to meet Panda for a quick Ambassador's Yap Sesh when the twinkling noise of a shiny caught my attention. I was not planning on this, but I think I just found my first shiny. Holy smokes. We're gonna grab... We're just gonna make some Pokeballs real quick. That's fine. That's fine. Let's see if we can stick this landing. Holy moly. The timing was so awkward because I was like coming over to meet you, and then I found this.
Nice.
you want to see something really cool?
How'd you do that? Oh, it's evolving. Oh my.
That is stellar. Okay, I'm throwing that in the box, but after catching the shiny, I was grinding for the Sunny Day TM so that I could get Ninetales 100% ready for the battle. Once that was done, there was not much left to do for training. I went and I found Panda so that we could face off and see whose team packs the most heat. Or in my case, sunlight. Panda.
Cypher.
I hope that you remember this moment. The moment where you challenged one of the greats in a new world, in a world where Pokemon battling hasn't even been discovered yet.
Actually, Cypher, I don't want to be the one to stop you here, but you were actually the one who challenged me.
Well, then I stand by my challenge, and I'm ready to kick your butt.
Okay.
Okay. Phantom, I choose you.
Oh my goodness. Oh snap. Are we for real right now? We're using Frisk? Is that what's going on right now?
Frisk indeed. And you've also been leech seated.
And we have a Buffalant in the middle of our battle here.
Buffalant.
Like always.
Wow. Okay, refresh was a good thing there.
Yep, I remember last time how bad those burns got me. So
Phantom, finish it with Horn Leech. Yeah.
Horn Leech. And I think Phantom is gonna, because I remember how well things worked last time with Fufu going against Phantom, and it didn't end well.
I guess we'll have to see what's going on. Although I think you're thinking of a
Oh my god!
an
Oh my god!
alternative universe where I might have had a fletchling.
Nah, I don't. I quite remember getting stomped by Phantom as well in said potential alternate universe potentially. Oranberry, interesting.
Hey, you got my berry. Damn.
Oh snap!
Critical hit.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh my god!
I got so cooked here.
Oh,
got
and the
so
burn
cooked.
finishes me off. Oh my
So
god.
cooked. Unbelievably cooked. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I missed. No.
But it missed.
Oof. Phantom, you've done pretty well, but let's show Fufu and Panda what some of my other folks can do real quick.
What
Oh
is
my.
this? Okay.
Electabuzz.
All right, let's see. I think we gotta lock up Fufu before she locks in.
Thunderwave.
Holy mackerel!
That was a hit. That was a hit right there. Oh my.
All right, Electabuzz, give it your best with Thunder Punch. Now one more time, Thunder Punch. Ooh, all right, you're enduring. I see you. I see you.
Yep. Maybe cooked here though. 1 HP and I'm paralyzed.
Well, You know, maybe we can go for a 0 knockouts kind of thing. Let's pull back Electabuzz and send out Ninetales.
Oh my god. Cringe, cringe, cringe.
Alright, Ninetales, let's finish Fufu with extra sensory. Or you can just endure, that's okay too.
Oh my god.
Oh, snap.
Weird. It's really coming down to a game of like, can I call Cypher's bluff? And whether or not he's gonna attack or like do a status.
It's hard to say now, isn't it?
If he was a cool guy, if Cypher was a really cool guy, you know, he would, you know, not just keep attacking back to back to back, you know. Waiting for my endure to wear off.
Use Confuse Ray.
Are you trying to get me to hit myself? Is that what you're trying to do? Trying to get me to take out myself?
Finish him.
Oh my
Oh. How could you?
I'm so
How
sorry,
could you?
bro. I'm so sorry.
How could you? How could you?
That's crazy.
Genuinely so disrespectful. No knockouts, and then you see my endure strategy, and then you're just like, oh, you're just gonna knock yourself out. Man, it's weird. I'm getting this feeling of like deja vu almost. Like I've been in this exact scenario maybe 2 or 3 times before, where similar results have played out in terms of me losing. But honestly, this deja vu feeling that I'm getting, it feels kind of like last time I did, even worse, because it wasn't just you who beat me, it was like someone else who beat me as well. I don't know why that is.
A mystery indeed. Well,
Yeah.
you know, to your merit, I mean, most people would have expected me to focus on Phantom's damage, but I took a different approach this time around, and I made Phantom actually pretty tanky. And I went for the burn heal with healing attacks.
W Cypher there
Leech
with the
also
strats.
heals health. So I just went for like, you know, if you don't have something super effective, he can kind of get out of control.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, good battle, Cypher. Good battle. It's been
Good
real.
battle. I suppose we should probably get back to city stuff before Jim and Bo show up and criticize us for what's not done, you know?
Yeah. Well, you know, whatever, man. They can't criticize while they sit on their ivory tower, not down here, you know, building with us.
They're actually really wealthy. They can do basically whatever we want. I mean, whatever they want. And we have to do... Man, I screwed that up. You get what I was trying to say, though.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But
Don't
you know, we can pretend like we have free will, free agency.
Exactly.
Exactly. All right, Cypher. Well, I guess it's time to get back to work.
Yeah, all right. I'll see you around. Say what you will about that battle, but I actually have a hot take. I think it's a lot closer than anyone realized. I think if Panda had just switched the order that he used his Cobblemon, he actually... Fufu was doing big damage. I don't know if you saw when she like almost one-shot my Electabuzz, who has been trained partially in health. I don't know, scary moment. But nonetheless, we emerge victorious once again. So that is a W in my book. We're kind of at that awkward point in the video where it's coming to an end, and I'm going to start to kind of convey that we're at the end, and people are going to probably start clicking off of it. But before you go, I just want to say thank you so much for being here and for patiently waiting for this video to arrive. I know a lot of folks have been long awaiting this reboot to Project Geometra. I think even before it was announced, people were hoping that we were going to kind of come back because the series had been all but abandoned and you guys didn't really know what was going on, unlike us three. So, I gotta say thank you for having patience and sticking with the community all this time, even when it seemed like you might have been ghosted. And just like that, our camera budget got an upgrade. Anyways, I also wanted to apologize that, for those who are really loyal and tied to the series, and these videos on, I think all three of our channels, Pandas, Regents, my own, just kind of stopped, and it's like, what's going on? Where did they go? And I promise you guys nothing bad happened, and I'm sure someday I'll take the time to explain why we had to kind of slow things down and ultimately stop with how Project Geometra originally was going. But again, I apologize nonetheless, and I hope you guys can understand, especially with how long it took for the reboot to come about. I think at the end of the day, the decisions that we as a group have decided to make in regards to, Project Geometra's future and its direction are going to be really awesome. From the very, 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 very beginning, we always wanted you guys to be a part of the world and come live in it with us. And I think what we were doing the first time wasn't bad or wrong, but this is now going to be a world that, like, it's not our world, but in the sense that, like, Panda, myself, and Regent to some extent are pulling strings, but it's our world, and that, like, you guys are going to come on here and we're all going to have a place to call home, and we're all going to get to engage with each other over our love of these little mythical creatures that we somehow trap into little iron balls. All of this to say,
Wow.
This has been a huge effort between Panda and myself, and we are super, super duper excited for you guys to get online and
What made me cry,
all the
bro.
fun we've been having in your own way, and to make new friends and connections here. I admittedly, we are probably watching the premiere of this video a mere like few hours after I'm done editing it, because I'm recording this outro as kind of like my last part of the editing. And for me, I've been so obsessed with getting this video right, not because of YouTube and metrics or anything like that. That stuff I don't really care about this time, but just like giving you guys the introduction to this new Geometra, and making sure that everyone's gonna be, well, that I'm not gonna let anyone down. I'm very dedicated in that sense to making sure that Geometra is fun, safe, accessible, all of those things, and Panda's right there with me. So I could go on and on, but I've been working on this video for several days straight with little to no sleep, and I'm just really happy and optimistic and excited. I think that's a basic summary of what's going on in my head. As it would happen, the sun is setting in the background, but that's okay. I've kind of been yapping here for a few minutes longer than planned, so I would say that that's going to wrap it up for today's Geometra video. I wish I had more time to show you guys some stuff or talk about some stuff, but I think you all are going to get to see it for yourselves here pretty soon. Stay tuned in the Project Geometra Discord, where this particular milk tank is going to let you know how you can join the server and when the mod pack is ready. I'm just kidding. This milk tank is not our legal employee, but I instead will let you guys know when things are ready and you can join. And I look forward to seeing you guys on here and getting to connect with you here.
This is about to be my favorite part.
By the way, we still don't have a name for this city. Panda and I never figured that out. So if you guys have any ideas,
Yep.
the comment section is all
Here it comes, bro. Here it comes. Oh, snap.
Take care, everybody.
I love this part. This is my favorite part of every Sincerely Cypher video. Felt like shadows. Oozing. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. Every single time. I gotta bump this. No tomorrow. Wait, hold on. You can feature other people's channels? Hold on. I gotta get Cypher added to this ASAP. Oh my god. W video Cypher. Absolutely. If you aren't summed to him yet, you are trolling for real, for real. That is crazy. That is crazy. How did we add this? Hold on. I gotta hit up my boy Cypher and get this added. Oh, so good. W Cypher. If you haven't subscribed to Cypher, you should do so immediately. No reason you shouldn't. Makes awesome videos. Video. Cypher. Looking so forward to not only our adventure, but our communities. Welcome back, Bill. But our communities adventure as well. W video. Yep. No stream from Sir Cypher. It's all good. We got kicked from the server, but that's fine. Not the end of the world. I'm just gonna quickly switch this back to this so we're not doing any craziness. Ugh. Oh my god, that was such a good video. The intro, segments, I loved it. I loved it all. I loved it. Cypher always makes banger videos. Oh, I need to... There we go. It's always so good. Man, I gotta keep track of time. I gotta get off about 4 o'clock my time. Which is in about 10, 15 minutes. I want to say. Yeah, there we go. 12 minutes. Let's see if we can get a Diglett real quick and, like, maybe get a potato. Can't believe we're, like, in the mines right now looking for a potato of all things. These Diglets are tricky, too, though. What did you think of the video, Bale? Did you enjoy it? Yeah. Yeah, I don't disagree. I also, like, I don't know why I did this in the, like, when we were battling, but, like, I also, like, didn't swap out my Pokemon. Like, I feel like I should have swapped them, like, a lot more than I did. And to be honest, like, I don't know. That night, I'm not trying to excuse anything. I lost fair and square, I feel like. But I also, like, was, that night that we recorded that, I'd, like, gotten off work. It was pretty late. So I probably wasn't thinking with my full brain capacity entirely, but hold on. I'm free camming a little bit here because I need to figure out where this Diglett is. They show up on the map, but then they're like not here. Yeah, that intro was amazing. I loved it. It was so good. Yeah, Cypher's a really artsy guy. Like, he's really good at doing stuff like that. Definitely inspires me to try and do better. Yeah, no, there'll always be next time. And I think that's the valid part of it, you know? Is this below or beneath? I can never tell with these mini-maps. You can't even see the mini-map because it's my head is covering it. But it's there. I don't think I can survive. I'm almost like 90% sure I can't survive that. With no tomorrow. God, I love that outro song. That outro song is so good. He plays the whole outro song, like when he does streams and he like ends the stream. It's literally my favorite part. Yeah. He does a lot of stuff that I will say, like, in Geometra 1, he got... Well, I guess we're back at our entrance, so...
I'm just gonna get out of the cave because I do have to leave soon. But he did a lot of stuff in Geometra One, like with Pokemon and stuff that people were like, "Oh my God, like why are you?" Like an example of this is he got like Fletchender or whatever, like early on when he was fighting me and Regent, and a lot of people in the comments were like, I don't want to say like criticizing him, but they were like, "Why are you using Fletchender? Like there's so many other Pokemon that you could use that are better than that or whatever." And then he like pulled up to the battle against us and like had this like strategy prepared and everything with Fletchender, and it worked really well. Like it was really good for him. So he's really creative with coming up with stuff like that. Like I said, he knows Pokemon like a lot better than I do. So it kind of makes sense a little bit that he would, you know, do like pretty well. Cover that up. We felt like shadows, ready to lose our minds. Yeah. Apparently the editing process for that, though, did not go so smoothly for him, so I'm glad that the final product I thought turned out really well, though. So, yeah, no, that is literally insane. Like, I said it in the chat of the premiere, but like last series we played for like so there was only like 4 episodes from each of us, but we spent a lot of time, like a lot of time on that world. Yeah. But like we spent a lot of time on that world, and like literally it we never even saw 3 total. One of the interesting things though is that we did find a shiny Ditto on the last one, but it's crazy to me that yeah, we've already had 3 spawn, like, and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty wild though, as well. I think it's like a good omen though, low key, for the series as a whole. Maybe we could enchant a. Yeah, in Geometra 1 we found a shiny Ditto. And we had a mod that added like breeding and stuff. So I don't think we ever config, because like technically it was like a config option you could turn on to do like the to do like the Ditto breeding with the shinies, because it was, I think it was the right I think it was, I don't entirely know how it works, so correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I think it has to be like a female Ditto or something. And it was like a female Ditto or whatever. Or I don't remember with Ditto. I know the certain parameters have to be met for like a Ditto to breed with another Pokemon and then it be shiny or whatever or something. But I don't think we ever like used the opportunity to like breed it and make other shiny Pokemon. Even though we technically like could. Let's see. What do we use corn kernels for? Popcorn. Ooh, that's actually not bad. With just sugar, we can make caramel corn. Yeah, shiny only playthrough would be crazy, but it would be so difficult, I feel like. Like to like get like an actual, like you'd have to spend a ton of time like just getting like a team together. Just realized I cooked all this. I haven't. I think Cypher has. The idea of a Nuzlocke scares me because like I'm not good. So I would be scared that like I would lose my Pokeball to something kind of dumb, if that makes any sense. Because like I'm just not great at the game. But yeah, it would definitely be interesting to see. And would definitely be an interesting challenge. The shiny playthrough would only work well if you up the shiny odds. Yeah, you're probably not wrong. It'd be really impressive though to like do it like legit with like no modifications. It'd be like the equivalent of like doing stuff like in hardcore or whatever, you know, some people are like, that's like the end all be all. We felt like shadows, ready to lose it all. If I tried, so I feel that. Yeah. No, literally, like, I mean, for someone like Cypher, it'd probably be really fun. But, like, for me, it would probably be so stressful. Like, I would just be nonstop, like, oh, God. Because, like, I be getting whooped by, like, wild Pokemon sometimes. Like, low-key. Like, they'll hit a move on me that I wasn't expecting, and then I'm like, oh, God. Hey, Cappy, how you doing? Da-da-doom. Oh, boy. Let's see. I've kind of screwed myself here, because all my... Yeah, my cooked rice is, like, stuck in here now. You've encountered my nickname. WW. Glad we could do that. Named all the nicks. How is, like, wood a problem that we're having? I can't believe I'm, like, missing wood right now. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to reconvene with Cypher. This mod pack? Or a different one, Cappy? We don't have fast sleep decay. So annoying. We need to get that added before the server goes up. We felt like shadows. This one? Well, I'll say this. Cypher, I believe, has sent it. We've sent it in to CurseForge to, like, be approved. So we're kind of just waiting on CurseForge to approve it and everything like that. Which at that point, it should be, like, available for, like, people to download and play. And around the same time, the server will be launching as well. So that's good, too. Okay, there we go. Now I can make kernel corn, or caramel corn. That's like a super easy one. You don't even gotta have any, don't even gotta have any, like, bowls or anything. Whew. But yeah, that should hopefully be, out soon. If you're in the Discord, Cappy, then we'll probably make, like, an announcement in there when it goes, live. Also, I have some Cobblemon suggestions. Okay. Well, I'm all ears. I'm gonna try and, like, move my team around. Like, I'm not gonna stick to the same team throughout the whole series and everything. Like, I'm gonna be trying out a bunch of different stuff and everything. So, I'll take suggestions. Yeah, that's what's up. WW. I will say this is kind of unfortunate timing because I do have to, like, leave for class. So I was just about to end the stream. If you want, though, we can probably still chat up in Discord a little bit when I leave to go there. I have to go to class for about 2 hours. So, and I don't think I'm going to be streaming when I get home because I do have like homework and stuff I got to do. Yeah. So, it's interesting you say that. I really wanted to. That actually was what I wanted to get. As you can see from my map, I even went out here to, like, try and find where I could get one. So we do have a world border on the world. And technically, like, the only place I could, like, find one naturally is outside of the world border. But we have a way on the server that we're going to implement where Pokemon that you can't find within like the region or on these surrounding islands, because there's a like an island down here too. Um, we're gonna have a system in place to be able to like catch those and everything. Um, we just have to like, it's gonna be like one of those things that like is a little bit later into the server's life probably. I believe right now it's like 5,000 or something. I think it's like 5,000 by 5,000. Which the main reason for that is we're really trying to keep people like on this island and like these surrounding ones and not have them go off much further than that. Just for like performance things. We don't need like a ton of chunks loaded out here in the middle of nowhere that are gonna cause the server to lag or whatever. But yeah. It's pretty chill, pretty chill. But I did want to go get one though, because I was made aware of like a Galarian Slowbro thing with like regenerator and stuff like that. It was like a strat I wanted to check out. Check those drops at some point because I'm really curious. Yeah, hold on. I mean, I can check real quick on the Cobblemon wiki. Cobblemon wiki. Prelude. Yeah, that's probably true. Let's see, Ghast tier. Healing machine, Ghast tier. Okay, interesting. So it does say Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar can drop gas tiers, but only in the Nether. That's what it says on the wiki, but the thing that makes me like, I don't understand why that doesn't show up like just like all the other Cobblemon drop. Well, I don't like literally have to be in the Nether, do I? For it to work? I think that would be weird if that's how it worked. No. Yeah. That's interesting though. You can put like Facade, Drain Punch, and have the ability Poison Heal. Forgot about Haunter. Ombre Loom. Yeah. I'll have to check it out because I know there's like those teams where you can do like Poison and Toxic are like really, really powerful. Like, and are pretty annoying to deal with. I don't know. If you can get a gas tier by just going into the Nether and beating those guys, then that's what's up. But I don't know. We got the experience, you know, added a little crafting thing. If you want to do it that way too. Some people don't like the Nether. All these little particles are so shiny. Yeah, like there's a Ghastly over here. Is he down here? Hold on. Where'd he go? Is he up here? No, he's up here on this little island here. That's kind of a crazy spot. Can't even reach him. Yeah. Yeah, I did see the percentage wasn't super high. Brutal strength. Oh boy. Potato? No potato.
Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Yeah. I'll definitely check it. Oh, wait, he's coming down. Let's see if we can... See if we can get him. He's only at level 9. Probably switch to Pachirisu. With a poison heal and toxic orb, and it was a bug dragon. Interesting. Imagine one drops right here. No, it didn't. Okay. Well, I will say, guys, that's probably where I'm gonna call the stream today. I appreciate anyone who joined and anybody who was a part of it. It's been super real. Thanks for being in here and chatting and everything, and checking out the videos and everything like that. Yeah, I guess that is true too. I could like swing on it and hit it. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end the stream because I gotta go and go do some things. So yeah, guys, thank you for everything, and I will catch y'all guys in the next one. Peace, everybody.